Help. Help me. Oh, God. Hi. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Oh, so sleepy, guys. Guys, I'm so sleepy. I need to block how sleepy I am. Now I look normal. Now I don't even look sleepy to you guys. Return of the Mac. It is. Return of the Mac. Oh, my God. You know that I'll be back. Here I am. Well, I tried to tell you so. But I guess you didn't know. As I said, the story goes. Baby, now you got the flow. 'Cause I knew it from the start. Thank you for the sub. 'Cause her father is home now. That I had to come again. And show you that I'm back. You lied to me. Ah, you're going to the aquarium? Well, have fun at the aquarium. And hello, my love. And hello, Mark the Frog. All those times I said that I love you, you lied to me. But you need, you lied to me. And you said, well, no, I never knew you lied to me. Yes, I try, return of the me. People are trying to speak Chinese to people in the Discord because of your name assignments? Fuck yeah. That's so sick. I haven't done Chinese for 2 weeks. I missed my Chinese lessons for 2 weeks straight, and I did my shit. Thank you, Sarah. I did my reviews last night, and I fucking didn't remember shit, but it's good. I got a refresher on it tonight. I'm gonna do even better. It's gonna be great. We're gonna get right back into it. Thanks, Mark. Whoo. We're gonna let everybody get here. I just had to watch an ad. Sorry, baby. Got to sub up. There's a couple people that need Chinese names. Yeah, there are a few people that need some Chinese names. They just weren't here for it. I'm your wife. Why am I getting ads? I don't know. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's so nice. There we go. Check that out, huh? Bada bing. Bada bing, bada boom. Slay. My wife's not here, but if she was here, she'd be doing this. The girlies get the girlies. The girlies understand. All right, let me see here. Just gonna pop over to the Discord and make sure everything is nice on the Discord, right? Oh, Mark, I just saw your message from yesterday in the Twitch mod chat, and yeah, for sure. Yeah, please do. Hi. I'm so sleepy. You're too shy to ask for a Chinese name last time. Well, let's get you a Chinese name. Huh? 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 Let's get you a Chinese name. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's a fucking wild key. Yeah, huh? In real life. Coming at you live. You want a Chinese name? We get you a Chinese name? You just got to tell me. You got to tell me something about it. You got to tell me something about yourself. You got to tell me. My name means old river, and sometimes it means old sauce. You got to tell me. You got to give me something that you want your name to mean. Something about you. Something that describes you. I'll give out one Chinese name today. Talk to me, Seaberries. Talk to me, Caberries. And my wife's name means old raccoon. Well, what it do, Katie Lou? Thank you. I appreciate that, of course. You're getting a very we're gonna find the energy on this one. This is going to be very similar to a Pat stream. I'm just going to be going, wow. I haven't watched too many Pat streams, but every time I tune into a Pat stream, he's going, wow. Is that true? Ni hao. Cranky Berry. Okay, all right. Oh my God, Trace Leche's dirt cake for a party tomorrow. Everybody say happy birthday to Magoo. Huh? Happy birthday, Magoo. Everybody give a fucking happy birthday. Throw a hell yeah in the chat. Did you have to pay more for extra tigers on the shirt? No, the tigers were they said they couldn't put any more. That's a big hell yeah. That's a big hell yeah for the happy birthday, Magoo. Son of a bitch. My wife had her surgery this morning. They kept her overnight in the hospital and we won't be home until tomorrow evening. Well, I hope everything went well. I hope everything is going okay. Look at that. Look at the little koala throwing ass. That's we need more. We need more of those. The Meantime channel doesn't have enough fun little emojis. We need more. I love our hell yeah though. Our hell yeah is great. Our hell yeah is fantastic. All right, listen to me. We gotta give Cabarry's look it's so cute. We gotta give Cabarry's the Chinese name of their dreams. So they want Cranky Berry, and that means to me I gotta Google Google Translate Chinese to English, English to Chinese. What's berry? I wonder. Jiangguo. That's berry. Wild fruit or berry. Let's do that. Let's do this one. Yegguo. That means wild fruit. My fiance watches podcasts every episode together on Friday. We look forward to like crazy. Much love from Canada. Hey, thank you, maniacal rat. I am also a rat from around from around Canada. KARAOKE. I'm also yeah. What's up? Berries. Let's get that hype chest open. Let's see. Spill the tea, bitch. What's up? My wife loves that one. Jared's going to play Bomb Rush Cyberfunk tonight, y'all. Actually, you might have seen that I'm going to be playing Power Wash Simulator. Yegwo. How about we just call you Wild Fruit? How do you feel about Wild Fruit? How do you feel about Wild Fruit? It kind of means berry. It's really cool. And I'm calling you a fruit, which is sick. I assume everybody in my chat is a little bit gay. Wild Fruit is cute. Wild Fruit is cute. You know? We put out what we want back, period. That's it. That's it. Everybody, welcome to the world. Yegwo. Wild Fruit. Yegwo. Chill ass stream today, dog. I'm bisexual. I'm bisexual too, Mark. Just a little. Double entendre type shit. You a berry and also you gay. What if I came out as straight, both of us? Oh, that'd be too wild. That would be too wild. Can I apologize in advance for what I'm about to do right now? Can I seek the approval of the council for this one? Usually I would ask for forgiveness rather than permission. I think that's what I'm doing right now. I'm very sorry for what I have to do. You have to know that I'm heavily jet lagged. And that normally I wouldn't go do this, okay? And you have to know that it kills me to have to apologize for this because fuck you guys. I didn't eat, and I had to go very quickly to get a coffee, and I had to go to Starbucks. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it. I hate that I had to do it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because fuck Starbucks, you know what I mean? But, dude, I was in a rush, and I don't have any other coffee spots by me. It's Starbucks or nothing. It's Nerf or nothing. You know what I mean? Fuck this company, by the way. Their coffee isn't even good. If there was literally any other place, I would have done it, okay? All right? If you got problems with me, you take it up a wild fruit, okay? Today, we are going to be doing a chill-ass motherfucking stream, dude. I know, I feel like a scab. We got a chill motherfucking stream today because I am so fucking jet-lagged that I'm so tired. And I hope nobody comes in here with the goddamn Trump energy today. I don't have enough energy for it today. No 7-Eleven at all? No, there was a 7-Eleven, but I needed a hot drink. It's been too long. I guess I could have gotten the shit coffee from 7-Eleven. That might have... I mean, it's the same thing. I could have got the shit coffee from 7-Eleven for sure. You know, my judgment's a little off on account of I haven't slept at all. But we're going to be having a nice and chill stream today. We had somebody come into the Discord yesterday talk about Trump. And please don't do that today. I don't have anything clever to say about it. I'm going to say something really mean about you and your family. You know what I mean? It was exhausting. I couldn't believe my eyes. I drink 7-Eleven coffee like 4 days a week. Yeah, it's not my go-to, but neither is Starbucks. So honestly, my go-to is Dunkin' Donuts because I'm a piece of shit. All right, chill vibes today. Y'all see 500X. Can I talk about Gaines-Gilchrist 2028? Oh no, who would be in charge of what? Oh no, Gaines-Gilchrist 2028. If we were in charge, who would be doing stuff? You know, how would anything get done? You know, I don't know what a worse hell is. Is like if I was president and the only help and support I got was from Pat. You know what I mean? Or if Pat was the president and I was the vice president and I was doing all the fucking work because Pat was too busy just booling around on the golf course. You know what I'm talking about? I heart the Discord, but I feel like I'm missing a lot of rage bait now that Discord refuses to believe that I'm not old enough for mobile access to the meantime. I know, it's fucking weird. A lot of people aren't just able to get in there. It's just Discord's fucking stupid ass fault. And I'd make it an all ages server, but we've had too many weird things happen, and I'm not in the biz. I'm not in the biz of having weird interactions with people. I don't like the parasocial thing. You know what I'm talking about? I like everyone knowing that they're a fan of what I'm doing, and I like everyone knowing that I appreciate you back. And then the minute it gets a little too close after that, I'm like, guys, please. And that shouldn't extend to people who are not full adults. If Jared would run, I would hope he'd choose a more researched running mate. It'd be me and honestly, it'd be me and Kiara. And you just get what you get. And we just don't know anything about, like, real deep economic policies and shit. And we don't know how to do shit. Coco, what's cracking? Where have you been? I know. Well, I feel like you're as researched as me, and you'll get 110%. You got to know that my baby's giving 110%. Got to go log on the computer and change the mobile settings. Fuck. You have to go on Discord and PC to get it work on phone. It's fucked. I'd vote for Kiara. Yeah, man. I'd vote for Kiara too. If I could be the Secretary of Transportation, he takes a very let's go approach. Yeah, his policies are all like, no, people should get where they're going. Woo! That's what you can expect from Secretary of Transportation Gilchrist. And Reese's gay ass can be Secretary of Interior Design. He's going to mandate that every home be mid-century modern. These jokes are for me only. Look, it's Power Wash too. Look, we have a goal for today. We have a purpose. Look at this. What a beautiful world we live in, huh? It's fantastic. All right. So I got to do a couple things to make sure that we can see everything that we need to see, right? So I believe I gotta do this number. I gotta move me here, I gotta move the chat this way. I gotta move my alert box on top of the chat. And I think we should be good there. Or maybe I'll put the alerts right in the middle, right in the smack center. Bang. Look, now we're all equipped. Everybody hearing everything okay? How's the audio? I adjusted the audio from last time. What? There's a cat? His name's Squeak? How did I miss the cat the first time? That's exactly what this stream needs. Squeak. Oh, you get to rub his belly. That's what I need. On a stream such as today. Oh, thank goodness. Good audio? Fuck yeah. There are cats on every level? Be so fucking for real. Where? Where's the first cat? Show me cat. Oh, I bought this carpet and I put it right there. I put a rug right there. Where's the cat? Show me. Kiki? Kiki? Where are you, sweet Kiki? Where are you, you tender, tender little Kiki? Where's the Kiki? Don't you lie to me. I don't see a Kiki. Kiki, do you love me? Are you hiding? No. Oh, I forgot that you would be called Kiki, wouldn't you? I don't think I've ever called you Kiki. I'm gonna start calling you Kiki because it's cute and you're cute. Aren't we gay? I'm currently gonna be driving back to my hometown, but I'll have the stream in my car, so I'm listening. I'm just gonna be spending some time with my parents. But if I'm not talkative, that's why. That's okay, Coco. I'm just glad you're here. I'm just glad your presence is felt. You know what I'm saying? Oh, level of the game. Okay. I didn't know you were familiar with the game. I got you. They come on every job with you? What a fantastic detail to add into this game. All right, guys. Let's get into our first power wash because Daddy is sleepy. I'm going to have to go get myself some food here in a little bit as well. Dog car. Art Deco house. What do we need right now? Do we need to do the ones with the damn... Oh, yeah. Let's just get this one done. Easy, simple start, huh? Sushi kind of night? That sounds fucking good, honestly. Now, everyone's going to have to forgive me because it's been I only played this the first day that we played Power Wash together, so I forgot all the controls. Bless me, thank me. All right, let's just get started here, huh? Wow, that is quick. I tell you what. That takes no time at all. Son of a bitch. Oh, it's a car that looked like a dog too. I feel like this is a car that Pat would buy. Like he bought the Elantra for sure, but like if there was a car that looked like a dog instead, I think he would have opted for that. Look at this bow wow, huh? I feel like I should have gotten something for the hood. How do you change the damn, not that. How do I change the direction that it's going? Like it's horizontal, how do I make it vertical? What's cracking? Hello? Can you spray a cat with a power washer? I don't think you can, man. I feel like when Pat was like, I'm gonna buy a new car. Thanks for the sub. Thank you, Low Profa Show. R. Yeah, I feel like thank you. I feel like when Pat was like, hey, I'm gonna buy a vehicle, I was like, oh, you're gonna buy a vehicle? I imagined a wiener car, like a hot dog car with the ketchup and the mustard. Oh, you know what I need is I need some fucking soap, right? How do I put soap on this bitch? Uh-oh. How do I put soap on this bitch? I wanna put soap on this bitch. What's cracking, who that Pokemon? I got mad jet lag, and we're power washing. Wait, did you say a Wienermobile too? Oh, shit. Drive an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile if it was the size of a Honda Odyssey. Scroll. No, it's not scroll. Where's the goddamn... Oh, I just don't have it on that one unlocked yet. It's not unlocked on that portion of the vehicle yet. It's just that I have a new... Boom! Check that shit out, huh? Guys, we're going for a very satisfying stream here today. The goal is to satisfy the shit out of everybody in here, huh? I want everyone to feel nice and satisfied. I need to get the soap for my new gun though. I don't want to keep switching to the old gun. I like the new gun better. There we go. Give me this. There we go. I still don't have... There it is. There's the hood. Tell me, where's the hood at? Where's the hood? Where's it at? You guys remember that commercial? There was like these commercials for these misheard lyrics in the early 2000s. And one was, pour some shook up ramen. And one was Karma Chameleon, but he goes, tell me, where's the hood at? Where's the hood? Where's it at? All right, we got the bulk of the grime off. Beautiful. I ain't Jewish, no. Playing Pokemon Leaf Green with this in the background, that would be satisfying as shit. Let's get these ears. Let's get these Bow Wow ears, huh? What have I not done on this ear yet? There it is. I gotta tell you, it's really hard to do this with glasses on. Sunglasses indoors in a dark room with a spotlight and me trying to get like every little detail. Alright, fine. Whew. Thanks, babe. Look at me go. Just a quick and easy one. Like we took that house the last time we played it, and it was entirely too much work. And now we're just doing a nice and easy dog car. How nice. Just getting a bunch of stuff done. This just feels so productive. Look how clean we're getting this thing. Shit's never been so clean, dude. It wasn't this clean when it came from the factory, dog. Alright, we need rear body, it says. It says we need boot. Well, let's see what we need here. We need bumper, we have door, we have exhaust, and we have hubcap. Well, we kind of have a lot of stuff. Boom, there's a hubcap. Tire, we need to get the tire done. Tires are really hard to get. Because, and there's trim on the underside too. Hello. Watch out. Really hard to get all the portions of. There we go. Like every bit of the tire needs to be cleaned. Oh, we got the exhaust here. Hold up. Hold up. It's all the shit that's underneath that'll stop you from getting what you need to get. 99%. Hello. All right, what are we looking for? This mirror right here. Come on. To my baby, to the doctor. The people don't that she had a breakdown. Someone's always trying. Stop my baby crying. Talking to you and lying. Saying you just want to be started something. Said you want to be started something. Got to be started something. Said you want to be started something. Got to be started something. Too high to get over. Too low to get under. Are you seeing any... Oh. Yes. Rear window. Roof. We have to get the roof. It's called a roof because it's a dog. It's a dog car, so you'd call it a roof instead of a roof. Am I right, guys? Hello, help me, somebody. Shorts still count as pants? Yeah, I think so. Kid would get worked in 2K quick. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. As if, dude. Let me go pick Denver and run every play through Nikola Jokic. Oh no, yeah, I'm definitely gonna win that way. I would wash your dumb ass with goddamn the 2023 Chicago Bulls. Don't fucking start with me. I'll clap them bitch ass cheeks with 2020 Thunder. Shut up. We could be Hornets, chat. Oh, come on. Give me the Hornets. For real, give me the 2016 Hornets. I want my best player on the team to be Kemba Walker. I will beat your ass, bro. Get real. Get real. Quit playing games. Where is the last piece of dirt on this roof? I swear to God. I don't know. It's sometimes when you shine so bright. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying, Chad? Bam! That's what I'm talking. That's the car you drive to work, dumbass. You can work like poo on Shiprock. Bro, I will shut your ass down like my in-ear monitors on Shiprock. I will rock you again and again and again and again and again like POD playing the last chorus of Alive on Shiprock. That got references, dog. Escape. Let's see how we did. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Continue. Oh, we got a billboard outside of Mauka I-2 Highway in Lubri City. Chat, we are the youth of the nation, chat. Big Mac in French is Grande Mac. I think Grande's Spanish, dog. KFC Zinger Nachos calling my name, yes or no? Honestly, babe, I think yes. I think you do it. The Zinger Nachos were kind of fucking good, huh? Huh? Cool. Hey, watch that. Who that Pokemon? You got to tell me what that... Hey, did you fuck with Stewart's when you were in New York? Yes. I fucked with Stewart's when I was in New York. I fucked with Stewart's ice cream, and I fucked with a big old dirty gallon of blue juice from Stewart's. That was my shit. And I would get a strawberry milk from there, too, because I get bitches. You get the one of those. Is that what the Whopper is? It means delayed in French. Yeah, all right. You're on thin ice. I would get my strawberry milk because I get the hose. Let's get this billboard done, huh? Said you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. Said you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. How to get over. Oh, hold on. Check this out. Nice. That's pretty cool, man. I think that's pretty sick. Don't even deserve my time, son. All right, there we go. Shit, that's a lot of rust. We were just washing this rust off with water. That'd be like fighting fire with fire almost. Yeah, let's get the rim first. Let's get this fucker a rim job, huh? How to get over, too low to get under. You're stuck in the middle, and the pain is thunder, I believe. Mama say, mama sa, mamakusa. Jerry gets the pink of his skin from the strawberry milk like how flamingos turn pink from shrimp. You know what's funny about how pink my skin is? I knew, but I didn't know anybody else knew. I knew that my skin was hella pink. I just thought that was something that I was like, oh, no one's going to notice how pink your skin is, dude. Start streaming, brother. Start putting yourself out there. You're going to learn. You're going to learn all this shit about you that you thought nobody else would notice. Spoiler alert, dude. They notice. You better start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one. It's your skin reflecting off the pink of your shirt. It's not your fault. Maybe. Sorry, King. We were there yesterday. A good-ass Samaritan. That's what I'm up here doing, dude. Just being a good Samaritan. I'm just cleaning this ladder out of the kindness of my own heart. The kindness of my own stupid little heart. My own high cholesterol ass heart. This morning, I had so much gas that I thought I was having a heart attack, and I had to leave. I got out of my bed after sleeping for 2 hours. I got out of my bed and got into my vehicle to drive to the hospital, and then I shifted in my seat. I farted one time, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm good. I had Kiara on the phone. I was like, babe, I think I'm dying. She's like, babe, I don't think you're dying. I was like, okay. If you're wondering if anybody else does that, know that your favorite podcaster does it as well. All right, let's get one of these scaffoldings, huh? Get one of these scaffoldings here. And we need this side. Just pop it right there. Boom! Ladder done. Huge ladder. Crazy ladder. Yeah, he woke me up because he thought he was dying. Yeah. Burnt a hole in the chair, for real. Yeah, every time I thought I was having a medical emergency, I was in fact having one. Yeah, I think that's the difference between having like a medical problem and not having a medical problem. Like I don't have a medical problem, I just have crazy anxiety. You, however, have a medical problem. I don't know why I'm like in my life for some reason I'm obsessed with the fact that I might have a medical issue. And I don't have one. I don't know what the fuck. Like, why wouldn't I just accept that I don't have one and be stoked? Every time I go in, they're going like, look, your cholesterol is high, but you're not having a heart attack, brother. I'm like, okay, you sure? Check it again. Anxiety a bitch, bro. That shit suck. Me and all my homies hate anxiety, bro. We see anxiety in the street, and I fuck them up. Anxiety, a real person, I fuck them up. You see me get messy in the streets with anxiety. Fucking throwing rocks and shit. If I ain't got a weapon, I'm gonna pick up a rock and I'm gonna bust your ass and I'm gonna continue to put the badge to the bow to let be. It's real easy, just follow the beat. Don't let that fly girl pass you by. Look real close to the bone and we're trying to have a party. Turn the music, let's get it started. Rip Nate Dogg. Hypochondriac from Meth Mom? Oh, could be. You think it's the Meth Mom? I do think I'm a little bit of a hypochondriac, yeah. Anxiety could be considered a medical problem. I know, but Katie got a real one. Katie got like a real one now. Being overly concerned about having a medical issue is a medical issue. I know, but like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? like I know it's a medical issue for sure, but it's also like some people got like leukemia, you know? And my medical issue is that I think I have leukemia. There's a difference between the two of those things. It's not any less valid that I have it. Like, if you got anxiety, that shit sucks. But, like, you don't have leukemia. You know what I mean? You just think you do. Your dumbass think you do. That's what it feels like to have anxiety. It feels like you're dumb as fuck. Like I get done with an anxious episode, a panic attack, if you will, and I'm like, you dumb fucking idiot. You stupid idiot. I feel like Eric Bischoff when he accidentally signs a cage match with Kane, when Stone Cold Steve Austin is like, you stupid son of a bitch. You just signed yourself up with a cage match with Kane. And he goes, Kane. And then when they do the cage match, Eric Bischoff like falls on the ground, and he's like, no, just pin me. And then Kane's like, I bet you want me to kick his ass. I do be a frequent flyer at the ER. Let's get Jared medicated. I would love to get medicated. It's hard to get me medicated on account of I don't like going to do stuff. Next time I have anxiety, I'm just gonna imagine Jared beating up my anxiety. I turn my anxiety into a real guy, and I hate that motherfucker. Me and that dude don't get along, and he's stupid as shit. He's like one of the dumber guys I've ever met. Like he's like a Pat Gilchrist level stupid guy, and I just get pissed off at him. Like I'll be doing something. Like, I don't know, trying to sleep off my jet lag. And stupid fucking dumbass anxiety pops up. He's like, you might be having a heart attack. And when I'm done with it, I was like, how dare you fucking ruin my sleep, you stupid bitch. Because you think I got anxiety. You think I'm having a heart attack. I gotta wake up and not get sleep. I gotta not be well rested for my Twitch stream. That's what's going on, dog? You fucking dumbass. That's how I feel about my anxiety. Look at that. Look at us go. Chat, look at us go. Doing your anxiety Trump voice genuinely is helpful sometimes to realize how dumb it is. It is dumb as fuck. It's really stupid. It also might help to just make it Pat Gilchrist. Like, that's... Like, just like a stupid idiot being like, I want to go to the hospital, let's go. I'm like, no, we shouldn't go to the hospital, idiot. Why would we go to the hospital for no reason? I don't know, I like to fuck around. That seems to be Pat's, like justification for doing literally anything. I just like to fuck around. I like to fuck around. I don't know, like, the people at the hospital seem like they're bored. Want to go keep them company? What? What are you talking about? Do you know them? No, but you don't know anybody until you meet them. You know what I mean? What? Holy shit. The purity in which you're stupid is crazy to me. You're stupid in the purest way, brother. Imagine being able to make a living just fucking around. Pat does it. Pat does it more than I do it. Like, I do make a living just fucking around, but not as much as Pat does. Pat takes fucking around to a new level. Like, whenever Pat needs extra money, he finds a fun way to fuck around. He does not find work. He finds a fun way to fuck around that'll make him money. Like I think he was, like, delivering studio equipments to, like, the Aquabats one time. He's like, yeah, somebody offered me some money to deliver this equipment. I was like, to who? He's like, I like the Aquabats. I was like, that's fucking weird. One time I needed extra money, and he was like, well, you could come and do social media content for Upsall. And I was like, oh, that sounds fun. And then, like, the next thing I know, I'm doing social media content for Danny Elfman. I'm like, oh, dude, you do such crazy shit that I'm, like, doing crazy shit just by being around you. Just because that motherfucker will not work at a taco stand. You know what I mean? That motherfucker will not work at a fucking... That dude will not take a part-time shift at an Arby's if he's struggling. He will just do wacky shit. Hats off to him, you know? I thought about the girl from The Ring too much and had a panic attack. Bro really took I'm not getting a proper job seriously. For real, yeah. He'd sell blood to avoid having a W-2. For real. I think if he didn't have whatever's wrong with him, I think if he just didn't have undesirable DNA, he'd probably be a sperm donor. It's just like no one's asking for that nose, you know? You know, he shows up to the sperm clinic, and he's like, hey, I'd like to jerk off into a cup, please. They're like, I'm sure you would, but you need to pass a few tests. He's like, what kind of tests? They're like, literacy tests? He's like, fuck. And they're like, also, can you take that, like, prosthetic off? He's like, what prosthetic? They're like, your hilarious nose prosthetic, can you take that off so they can get a good look at you? He's like, oh, it's not a prosthetic, this is really my nose. They're like, oh, actually, all of our appointments are filled. And they just, like, go into the other room. They're like, can you imagine, like, a poor young kid? You know what I mean? Growing up with a crazy-ass nose and going like, I don't even know who my dad is. I don't even know who the man was who gave me this nose. I don't know who to fucking loathe forever. I think I need to get more under this. What did he look like as a small child? Did he have to grow into that nose? Oh, I wonder. I wonder if he, like, had a huge-ass nose and it looked super fucking crazy until it looked somewhat normal. Like, just one day it looked somewhat okay as an adult, and his parents were like, whew, thank goodness. He was telling the guest that we had on while I was gone that he used to get bullied for these yellow pants he wore. And I was like, well, tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You used to get bullied for the size of your nose, too. You freak! You know, if you watch the earlier episodes of the podcast, it's kind of funny because, like, he's like, not trying to make fun of me at all. And I'm, like, going full bore. I'm like, hey, you big nose freak. And he's like, me and him would have conversations afterwards where he's like, I just feel like sometimes you're mean to me. And I'm like, what's the name of the show, Pat? And he's like, I know, but, like, it just kind of doesn't feel, I don't know. And then you can see the first day where he makes fun of me on the show, and I laugh at it, that he's like, oh, for real? Oh, on God? He's like, this is fully allowed? I'm like, it's highly allowed. It's fully encouraged. I really had to sell Pat on the concept of the show for many years before we even started the show. Am I missing something on this one? No, there we go. There we go. And let's move over to here, and then we'll get the orange trim, huh? How's American toilet paper versus Australian toilet paper? I will say that American toilet paper seems to be... the emphasis on the American toilet paper is on comfort, I will say. Australian toilet paper does not care about such trivialities. On his last stream, he was so happy that he had a break from anyone roasting him, and then the chat started doing it. Oh, yeah, you're never safe, bud. You're never safe, man. Oh, I'm so glad no one's going to roast me because Jared's gone. Everyone's like, pencil-looking ass boy. Scarecrow-looking ass boy. If I only had a brain-looking ass boy. Come on. This is much better than doing that whole house, by the way. I don't know what got into me. I don't know why they would give me that whole house that we did last time. That seems like cruel and unusual punishment to do that early on into the playthrough. Before we get up to the top, someone's got to remind me that I got to buy some shit for my gun. I need to buy the soap for my gun. Okay, I think we got most of the shit on the underside. I think I'm going to be popping up to the top side. Oh, I need to get shit that's... What is this? Fam, does anyone know how to use this? What, how do I use this? Oh. Okay. All right, okay. I think I have an idea here. I wonder if I can use this on the outside here. Put it on the billboard. Jared and Pat look like a before and after set of photos of an eaten corn dog. You know, half the battle when you're doing a roast is the grammar, buddy. Oh, it was too good to be true. Fuck. Okay, I'll put you here. You can go there. All right, how the fuck am I gonna get the outside of this though? Any ideas, family? Grammar's not my greatest strength. Also, Mark is always doing talk to text. I can never tell if Mark's actually typing anything out or if he's just talking to text to me. Okay, I can stand up on this. I can stand up on this. That's what I'll do. This looks tedious. What are you talking about, babe? Isn't it satisfying? It's supposed to be satisfying, my love. We're going to do the orange all the way around the perimeter here. You know what? Let's get these lights while we're here. Get the inside and outside of these lights. Well, dude, I just had a flashback to a crazy childhood memory. I had my dad's cousin, who we called Uncle Rob, was in a band, and I think they were called the New Rotics. And he had a song called Drag Queen Rodeo, and trust me, he was for the cause. And And it started by going, I once was an atomic-powered space cadet equipped with a super-powered laser gun. I saved women from the evil one-eyed alien until my trip was done. Use the taller scaffolding thing. What's taller scaffolding? Oh, is that one much taller? Fuck me. God, sometimes my fucking way my fucking brain works, bud. I once was an atomic-powered space cadet equipped with a super-powered laser gun. I saved women from the evil one-eyed aliens until my trip was done. Thump, thump, thump. I gave up fighting aliens and settled to the earth. The civilian life was simple and serene. And then one morning I think I had a heart attack, and then it hit me right between the eyes. I was at a drag queen rodeo. He said he actually went to a drag queen rodeo. He had a hell of a time. He had a good time, and this was in the early 2000s. I mean, this motherfucker was apparently so accepting of other people's lifestyles that he didn't even include in his song about the drag queen rodeo any sort of like disparagement against the drag queens in the early 2000s, guys. Can you believe that shit? This dude was just a normal guy. He's like, oh, I don't want to make anybody upset. They can do whatever they want. Is that not crazy? Is that not wild? Rat Park covers album when? Or even wait for it to be trendy. That's true. It is trendy to be accepting of other people nowadays. Patrick income comes from the podcast, his music, DJing, and me personally giving him money so that man could not be poor yet. Yeah, well, here's what's going on though. This motherfucker is not good with money. He's never been good with money. He's never gonna be good with money. Okay, me and him make the same thing from the podcast. We make the same amount of money from the podcast. And he does a bunch of side hustles that I don't do. Now, granted, I make a substantial amount of money from songwriting royalties. Every 3 months, every quarter, I get a few $1,000s from the songs I've written, which is nice. And Pat doesn't have that because Pat never pursued songwriting specifically. I think if Pat did pursue songwriting, he could make a lot of money. I don't know why he has not done it yet, but it's probably just not his passion. And it turns out it wasn't really my passion either, and so I stopped doing it. So good on him. But it comes out to about the same amount of money that we make between him doing DJ stuff and me making songwriting royalties and shit. I don't know why he's so much more broke than me. That motherfucker is so much more consistently broke. It's just I feel like he's constantly spending money on a good time. That motherfucker loves a good time so much that he's willing to go broke for it. No one likes a good time better than Pat. Pat is the song "Nothing But a Good Time" by Poison. How can I resist? He can't. He has a good time every time. But because of that motherfucker broke as shit, dog. I can't believe how broke that guy is. He's always like, oh, man, I'm really struggling this month. And I'm like, and last month, bitch. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, maybe stop buying so much ginger ale. That's the other thing, bro. You know that Pat don't drink. Pat's never been drunk before. Pat don't drink. And he's still, like, crazy money spent on having a good time. I'm like, you're not even drinking, man. That's the thing that, like, costs so much money is buying the drinks at the places. He's just paying the price of admission and parking for every fucking event in Los Angeles. It's crazy. I was like, maybe sit one of those out, man. You know? My problem is that I eat too much. That's my shit. Ugh, I know, but me and Pat got similar rent though. Me and Pat got a similar rent, and I've been paying my car off since for many a month, for many a moon. I've been paying off my car, and he only just got his car. Congrats on him getting his car too. He told me he got his car, and I got so fucking happy. I was like, oh, thank goodness, a normal thing. You did something normal. Thank goodness. All right, so we got the inside of this railing pretty long. Pat puts his Venmo and Cash App everywhere he goes. He really does. He's a beggar. The motherfucker's a beggar. Only one of us grew up poor, and only one of us is begging, and you'll never believe who it is. You'll never believe which is which. Maybe that's the difference. Maybe because Pat didn't grow up poor, he doesn't have like a complex about begging people for money. I will go without. I will just go without having stuff because I just have something against asking people for money, accepting money from people. It took like Pat's convincing to allow me to charge money for stuff in the meantime. Like when we get like brand offers, he's always going like, this is our price, and it's always way too much fucking money. He's like, no, man. He's like, we're worth that. These companies can pay us. He's like, I thought you hated companies. I do hate companies. I hate corporations so much. He's like, well, then make them pay you. And I was like, I don't know. There's some sort of mental block on that. I don't want anyone to think that I'm fucking broke or something. And Pat doesn't care what people think about him. I'm jealous of that. I'm jealous of Pat's ability to just be himself constantly. Maybe that's the reason I dig at him so much. Guys, fam, are we growing? Is this growth? How many free lunches have you declined because you didn't want to feel like you owed them something? You want to hear something funny about free lunches I've declined? I transferred to an inner city school in Toledo, and it was a big wake-up call. It was a big culture shock, and a lot of shit I didn't understand about a lot of stuff became very apparent to me very quickly, and I was so intimidated by the experience. I was the only white kid in so many of my classes. I didn't know how to like deal with it. I was like, I don't know how to make friends here. No one's gonna like me. Everyone's gonna think I'm a fucking nerd. I've watched too many movies like Soul Plane where they pick on the white guy, and I'm like, they're gonna hate my ass. And couldn't have been further from the truth. I had plenty of friends at that school. But I went the entirety of the time that I was at that school not paying for lunches. I was too scared. I didn't know how the system worked. It was different from any school that I had been at beforehand, and I was too scared to figure it out, so I just went hungry like every single day at school. I don't think people pleasing and caring what people think are the same. Maybe, who knows? I'm definitely a people pleaser. That I have explored in therapy. They're like, every child has a role in a family. What was your role? I was like, oh, I don't know. And they're like, well, what did you do in your family when shit got tough? What did you do? I was like, well, I would try to make people laugh. And so they're like, oh, so it became your job to make everybody feel nice. So you feel like you have the responsibility to make people feel comfortable at all times. You have to please people. That could be the root of your people pleasing. And I was like, you know what, Raisha? Why don't you shut the fuck up, all right? I liked it before when I didn't know that. I liked endlessly people pleasing for no fucking reason. Before I knew that there was a reason for it, Raisha. Fucking Raisha. I have no problem making a fool of myself. Every Jared lore drop makes me sad. Baby, I had it rough. I had it rough out there, I tell you what. It was not easy being cheesy in my childhood, I tell you what. But the childhood is over now. And I'm, like, oddly well-adjusted as an adult. I don't know how that happened. I don't think I earned it. I don't think I did anything to do it. I think I just, it must have been, like, a perfect storm of traumatic events that led me to really logical conclusions about people in life. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people, like, when exposed to the amount of, like, drug abuse and poverty that I experienced when I was a kid, they just, like, start doing drug abuse and and wanting poverty, seeking poverty. And I do seek a little bit of poverty, to be honest. To be completely honest with you. Like, when shit gets too nice, I get a little uncomfortable. And I want my life to be nice. I want the shit that I have to be nice. I want, like, the people I hang around with to be nice. But I get, like, intimidated by having a nice lifestyle because I feel like I don't deserve it. I feel like I'm supposed to be poor. Where should I put this? I feel like there was like a cosmic lottery that I just lost, and I'm not allowed to feel any sort of luxury. And then we clean this pole, and then we clean that pole, and then we clean this one over here. Let's get low on. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the underside of these. I wonder if I even got the other ones. How do I get these? The devil you know is better than the devil you don't. People do say that, don't they? Did I miss the thing over there? Beautiful. Look how we're doing over here. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Well, that's what we're doing. We're power watching the childhood trauma. Mm-hmm. Did the therapist have the audacity to call out not remembering your children as a trauma response? Like not remembering your childhood? Yes. Yes, they did. They let me know that. And I was like, well, that's not a very cool trauma response, is it? Now it's not very chill of my trauma to not let me remember my childhood. Cool thing about trauma, though, is that, like, everyone's got it. You can't live a life without it. Everybody goes through it. Everybody goes through what they think it is, even if they haven't had what some would call like real adversity, real trauma. Everyone has like their own version of it. So I also don't feel like I'm like special in the slightest for having any sort of childhood trauma, especially because I don't like. I say this all the time. I didn't even have it the worst in my hometown. You know what I mean? I lived in a very small hometown, and I had it like so I had friends that didn't have like houses and shit. Like, I moved more than once a year between my two parents who were divorced. And I used to think that was a fun stat. I was like, oh, yeah, by the time I was 16, I had lived in, like, 18 different houses. And then that stopped being a fun stat because I was like, yeah, but I also knew kids that, like genuinely went to school and didn't have a place to go after school. And they'd, like, stay at, like, friends' house or relatives' houses and shit. I'm like, I didn't even have it that bad. Jared, it's okay. Not only am I a people pleaser, but because my family doesn't do therapy, I became way too hyper aware of my emotions, which in turn makes me unaware of how that affects other people around me. Whatever, right? So that's like a double-edged sword. It is like a double-edged sword. Yeah, that's what I feel. Nobody need to worry about little old me. I got it. I got that shit. It's all right. Like, I'm saying all the stuff, you know? Like, if I'm telling you, that means I know. I assume you work through, you think you need to earn or deserve things in therapy too? Well, I don't go to therapy anymore. I actually, I was going to therapy, and then my therapist, Raisha, started crying at all my stories I would tell her. And I just kind of, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my fucking main character syndrome or shit. I'm like, it's not about you. Quit crying at my shit. It's making me uncomfortable, man. I don't want to sit there and have somebody tell me how sad that shit was. Like, that sounds so sad. I was like, I know, I was there. Seems like you got to get your shit together, Raisha. She was a perfectly pleasant person, though. Shouldn't talk shit about Raisha. She was doing her job. Couldn't help the natural responses to some of the stuff I was saying. Raisha taught me about my inner child. Oh, you may go. Yes, Pod App just dropped. Absolutely. If anybody wants to go watch the new episode in the meantime, it just dropped right now, 4 minutes ago. So please go check it out. That is the best thing to stop watching the stream for. If you stop watching this stream because you're uncomfortable with therapy talk, get over yourself. But if you do want to watch the new episode in the meantime, I mean, how could I say no? Thanks for dropping in. You're the best, though. Love using my therapy session as a stand-up routine. That's my shit, dude. Also, trying to be funny in therapy is like is a big no-no, apparently. Do you use comedy to work through how you're feeling? Yes, dude. All right, now on to my next bit. I've been working on this all week. And that's also a double-edged sword too, because sometimes I don't want to be funny. Sometimes I really want to talk about the stuff that's going on, the fucking sadness I feel, and I've just like really cut my teeth and established that I'm a funny guy. You know, like everyone knows me as a funny dude, and that I work through my trauma with comedy, traumedy, if you will. And so when I start getting serious, people are like, "Ew, dude, stop, stop it, be funny again, stop." I got a DM from somebody on Instagram that was like, "Stop doing the, stop crying, you're fucking up my timing." Oh, thank you. That's nice, Sarah. Do you feel like Schrodinger's need to be special? Like, you both want to feel special through getting attention, but also you think you're not special and should not be seen as such? Does this make sense? I think all of it makes sense, maybe. I don't know. Funny guy lore is always the most devastating lore, though. There's a reason why we're funny. Yeah, I think Pat's the same. Like, not to speak for him and his experience, but you know, Pat's gone through his fair share of trials and tribulations, and that, I believe, is why he's funny as well. He's funny in a very different way than me, though. I feel like my life, my childhood was so absurd that I shoot for absurdism and just try to say the craziest, weirdest shit. And his is like, I feel like he's trying to like manufacture a life for himself that's different than the life he lived, you know? I mean, this is just like me diagnosing my friend with no fucking experience doing that, but it just kind of seems like he's like his whole let's go demeanor and like chill bro kind of vibe is like his funny is like a very like bro humor kind of funny, and I feel like it's because he feels like he missed out on that or something. Which is different than mine, because mine feels like, I obviously, maybe I'm projecting because I do feel like I missed out on that time in my life too, but mine definitely comes from the fact that I was like, I actually literally can't believe what's happening right now, so I'm just gonna, I'm going to assume that it is a cosmic form of stand-up. Like, God's like, wouldn't this be funny to do to somebody? He's like, okay, everybody has a normal life, and then we'll get this one kid a terrible life. Like, what if we did that? And all the angels were like, God. God, come on. He's like, no, be funny, guys. No, look in a funny way. You got to imagine that it's funny, though. Ah, you guys don't get it. You wouldn't get, no, it's funny. God, Jesus, fucking Christ. Can you imagine getting up to heaven and saying Jesus Christ to God if you found out that was true? He's like, yeah, so we decided to give, like, one human, like, the worst childhood. And I'm like, oh, my God. He's like, yeah, it's me. You're like, Jesus Christ. He's like, oh, you're familiar. That's how it felt when I was younger. I'm like, it's kind of like somebody, like, if God's real, he owes me a goddamn apology. He's got a lot of explaining to do. Let's get this fucking ladder. I'm really stoked on getting this ladder. Hell yes. Me, a therapist, listening to this and nodding along. I imagine everybody in the chat has a notebook out right now. Mm-hmm. And how did that make you feel? As a therapist, do you think that a lot of the stuff I'm saying is absolutely not true? Do you think that all of my guesses on what's going on in life are just, like, probably wrong? I'm like, yeah, I think that he's just trying to relive that portion of his life. You're like, yeah, probably not. I don't know. He seems like he just likes having fun. That's also a funny character, like a therapist who thinks that like you're being overdramatic. I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to have fun, dude. Chill. Like not a not everything's that deep therapist. It's really not that deep, dude. Maybe he just likes saying, "Let's go." Beautiful. Look what we did. Look, you see how that ladder's clean now? This is kind of like how trauma goes. You got all that shit you got to clean, but isn't it nice that you cleaned this little portion? Look at that. It seems so nice. And look at all this work you've done down here. Like, sure, there's like this gigantic gaping maw of horrible tragedy that you had to endure, but like, look at all the work you've done to make this nice. Oh yeah, we have the Meantime VODs. We made a whole channel. Pat did it. I gotta give Pat credit where credit's due. Like when he does something, it's fucking cool. He like I was gone on vacation and he was like, "Oh, I made a VOD channel and set up all the VODs and here's the keyboard shortcut to do it." I was like, "Pat, you're in rare form." Yeah. Yeah, everything's not that deep or it doesn't have to be, for sure. And I also have main character syndrome, so I'm like everything that happened to me means something. I have actual medical training, and I diagnose you and Pat with just a silly little guy disease and Ebola. Moving into your in-laws and parents' house can undo years of growth in days and weeks. I fucking feel that. That's where I was at before I moved to California, and it was crazy. Which one of you uploads the podcast and manages the Patreon and all that? I edit and upload the Meantime, and I do all the TikTok clips. Pat edits and uploads the Patreon, and then like various things like the trading cards is me, the merch fulfillment is all Pat. So that we take different we take different jobs, you know. I'm in a tough. I also have main character syndrome, so I'm in a tough spot, clinically speaking. Yeah, that's that. I can't imagine doing therapy. Like, I can't imagine being a therapist because I would just make the whole thing about me and like how good am I as a therapist right now. I'm like, didn't that blow your mind? Like every time I said something to somebody, I'd be like, check that shit out. How does that make you feel? Crazy to think about that, huh? I know. I work really hard at this. No, I'm very like I trained a lot, a good amount of my life at this. This is what I do. I'd be the worst fucking therapist, dude. And I'm like that with my friends too. Like I'm my friend's therapist. Like if Pat or Reese are going through it, then I'm like, hey, talk to me, buddy. What's going on, man? And then I give them very pseudo-intellectual fucking pseudo-therapeutic random talk. I just kind of speak from the heart, dude. That's really what I'm all about. I think therapy is just somebody speaking from the motherfucking heart, dude. Sometimes you need a motherfucker to keep it real with you, dog. Me, right now in my life, I don't need that, so I don't do therapy, but... But therapy's goated, y'all. Everybody should probably do... I think everybody should do therapy at least once. If not in perpetuity. For me, I have a hard time... meshing with therapists. But it doesn't mean that I find the practice to be not valuable. Like, I find the value in it. So it usually works for like a couple weeks. It's really nice when you get that little gem. My wife says I can never just be in my feels. It always needs an explanation every time. I'm like, yeah, talk it out. Use your words. Come on, you're a big kid. Use your words. Baby, are you or are you not a big kid? We're adults. Use your words. How am I supposed to fucking get these? I know I did it on the other one. What did I do, though? Just that? Just being this fucking close to it? Yeah, I don't let anybody just chill and be sad around me. I'm like, why? No, tell me why. I don't understand. You have to tell me why. That's my form of tism, I believe. You know, I think we should stop calling it tism because it's making it a little too fun. It's making it like a little too much like, oh, I have the tism too. I genuinely think I got it. Not just because of the online tests I've taken that say I absolutely have it, but some of my tendencies, you know what I mean? Oh, shit. Pat posted a clip from the new episode. Let's see. Oh, shit. It started with Devin saying, when my dad died. That's crazy.
It was tragic for me, and it was really hard to go through.
I was there. I remember. You were a wreck. I remember you called me right after.
Fuck. Damn it. Pat leaves the funniest shit for when I'm not there, man. I see. It's been fun. Thanks for showing up, Coco. We always appreciate you being here, dog. Oh, yeah. Everyone should watch that episode. Immediately, Pat has a funny bit going. And you should watch it. I wish that motherfucker would do funny shit when I'm around, but when I leave, he feels like he's got to be like the funny one now. And so he does his, like, genuinely funniest work when I'm gone. And I'm like, why won't you do that when I'm around? I'm always criticizing him. I'm always like, dude, there was a time when you were the guy who brought shit in. What happened to the guy that brought in the box, dude? What happened to the guy that brought in the snakes? What happened to you? I'm always saying shit like that to him. Got to keep him on his toes. Got to make him feel like he's not worth it, you know? Got to make him feel like his contributions aren't even fucking seen or noticed or heard or appreciated. And then make fun of everything about him. That's what you got to do when you got a best friend like that. That's what you got to do with them. Gotta make their entire existence a joke. And whenever they put in effort, you got to ignore it. And when they stop putting in effort, you have to be really critical of it. That's what you do with your friends. Anybody needs friend advice? I gotcha right here. I'm your boy for that shit. I do a little bit do that to Pat too. I feel very guilty of doing that sometimes. Sometimes I'm overly critical. This is of everybody. I'm overly critical of people when they don't show up, and then I don't praise them enough when they do. You know? How about that one? How about that one, therapists? What's going on with that? Why is that? How come I'm only able to see what's directly in front of me? What's wrong? I have critical thinking skills. Why can't I apply these to my life? Probably the meth mom. Fuck! Shit, it's always the meth mom. Damn it. Oh, hello. What the fuck just happened? It is always the meth mom. Guys, if you have a meth mom, just know that it's always the meth mom, okay? There's never going to be a time in your life where it's not the meth mom. Jesus fuck, get off me! You're pissing me off. Oh, I can close this hatch. I'm a fool. Hell yes. Look how clean we're getting it. Guys, look how clean we're getting it. Is it not getting so clean? It's getting so fucking clean right now. Chekhov's box was very good, yeah. Is Jared a narcissistic mother of a friend? Maybe. Also, if anyone isn't following Nick on Insta, go do that so he can go live. Oh, yeah. Go follow Nick Hudson. Go follow NJ Huds. That's my fucking man. Is there a preferred way to shorten Meth Mom? No, I think Meth... If you could figure it out, I would love to hear it. Mether? Like mother, but mether? Matham? Choosing objectivity is logical and safe, so yeah, big childhood stuff. Fuck me, really? It's all childhood stuff, huh? Something about being conditioned to focus on negatives that your brain isn't wired yet to focus on the positives. No kidding, huh? Really? Oh, yeah, because I'm expecting disappointment. Oh, shit. That just got me. I'm expecting people to disappoint me because people have disappointed me my whole life. I'm getting misty. We should stop. No kidding. You try so hard to people please that you feel like other people aren't even trying when they don't match your intensity. Fuck! Shit! What my mom do? She sold meth for my whole life? Sold meth my entire life. And got my brother and my sister addicted to drugs. Then my sister died of drug overdose. This is all big lore drops from me. If you didn't know, now you know. I mean, this is all stuff I've talked about on the show, though. This is all shit I've talked about on the show. It's nothing new. I'm very open. Very open with the shit that happened in my life. I feel no certain sort of way. I actually don't feel any lingering pain from any of this stuff either. I talk to my mom. I still speak with my mom. The rest of the family doesn't, but I do. I feel no weirdness about speaking to my mom. In fact, I'm kind of happy to speak to my mom. Ain't that about a bitch? Hey, look, a raccoon. Rip the goat. Rip the goat. Suppression is a trauma response, too. Fuck! Because he waited for his meth mom to show up and she didn't. How many siblings do I have? We were 6. We are 5 now, but we were 6. It was 4 brothers, 1 sister. And me and Jace, me and sweet baby Jace, who you guys have met, we're the only true technical blood relatives, blood siblings of the bunch. Everybody else was a half or step brother or sister. We didn't find out that Jordan, my sister, was my half sister until I was like 15, which was devastating. And that started her down the path of drug addiction, drug abuse. Then she moved to Hawaii. Ohio. Yeah. Let's go moms. You know what I mean? No, my mom did her best, you know what I mean? She did what her version of her best was. You know, a lot of people have a tough time accepting that. Jace certainly hasn't accepted that. But you know, I firmly believe that she did the best with the tools that she had, and that she probably shouldn't have had children. But she did, and hey, one of them's a Hollywood kid. You know what I mean? Now who's paying the bills? Hollywood kid. We always used to make fun of that. Me and my mom used to watch Family Guy together, and when that joke came up, where he's sitting in an NA meeting, and he's going like, "Have as many kids as you possibly can, because that increases the chances of one of them being a Hollywood kid. Then who's paying for drugs? Hollywood kid." And me and my mom used to make fun of that all the time. She's like, "That's what I do." But we would only make fun of that at times where she was not actively doing that, of course. We're not crazy. If we're normal people. Ish. What? Hey, get back down here. Thank you. This has become a weird stream. This only happens when I... This only happens when I have jet lag. And I have no way to control the shit I'm saying. I'm just letting it out. You guys are witnessing a very rare form of me. Okay, how do I get rid of this now? I'd like to put this on the other side. I'm clicking E, and yet nothing is being picked up. Beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Boom. Oh, I still haven't eaten. That's true. Do you want to change the topic? Never can. Never can change the topic. This is my life. Welcome to my life. Okay. Went up a little too high, it seems. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, I'm probably missing the outsides of this. Ooh, a really exciting guest just hit me up. We have a very exciting guest coming on towards the end of the year, and I'm really excited about it. Really excited about this shit. I'm going to go nap for my night shift now. Oh, okay, I love you, my love. Have a good sleep. And Fermom. Sean McLaughlin? No. My very close and personal friend, somewhat famous Australian group. Somewhat famous Australian group just hit me up. Hello. You won't believe who it is. The Australians, they love the meantime, it turns out. I actually learned that. I learned that on my latest trip to Adelaide. I got crazy recognized while I was out there. And by crazy people too. People who I'm a huge fan of, like creators who I genuinely think are some of the funniest people on the internet who are from Australia were like, "Holy fuck, I didn't know you were in Australia." And I was like, "What? You know who I am?" They're like, "You know who I am?" And I'm like, "Yes!" Crazy. That's been happening a lot lately. There's been a lot of people who I'm a fan of from the internet who have been hitting me up, and I get to be friends with them now, and it's super wild to me. That's why I do it. Me and Kiara were talking about big I made it moments, and she was like, I think a big I made it moment would be if you were on Hot Ones. And I was like, I think I've had a million I made it moments, so now I just live in a perpetual state of gratitude. I'm just like, well, look, what a fucking cool life I've made for myself. That is cool. We had people, when I went out to visit Kiara in Australia, we were at the Fringe Festival, there were people leaning out of their cars, pointing at me, honking at me and shit, and I'm like, that's fucking crazy. I've never had anything like that in my life. We went to When We Were Young festival, me and Pat did, and we were getting swarmed by fans out in the thing to where we were like, we shouldn't walk through the crowd. It was crazy. So now I live with a constant state of appreciation because I feel like I've already had a million look mom I made it moments. My mom has had a million look I made it moments, but when she makes something, it's usually meth. That would crack Pat up. Pat would go. That's how you can tell he really thinks something's funny. That when he does that specific laugh, it's because he's trying to contribute, but he doesn't know how to because he's finding it too funny. He's having such a good time that he wants to say something too. He wants to be part of it, but he's just cracking up too hard. What are we missing here? Boom. Oh, we're missing something up there, huh? Can you do your best Pat impression? Where'd you get that shirt? It's really cool. Most of the shirts that you guys like from me, I got from Shein. Yeah, I could probably do a Pat impression. The easiest Pat impression to do is his laugh. What am I missing on here? Do I have to click tab? How do I see what I'm missing? How do I highlight what I'm missing? Let's just assume I didn't hit the corners that well, maybe. I think my best Pat impression is either the laugh where he's trying to get a word in but can't. There it is. Tab highlights the dirt, but Tab does this. That's what Tab's doing for me. Who hit me up? I'm not going to tell you who hit me up. Kiara's wondering who hit me up. Babe, it's that you know who it is. It's the group, the Australian group who hit us up. You know who I'm talking about. Yes, you got it. You got it, baby. That is exactly who it is. My wife is so good at guessing stuff. She's freaking out. I was actually wondering because they got like substantially more famous since we first talked that I was like, are you guys sure you still want to do this? What am I missing here? Underside beam. Oh, I think I see it over there. Yes. Okay, and then you. What am I missing on you? Probably like... Oh, wait. No, it's up there. What am I missing, bitch? Yeah. Excuse me. What am I missing here? Ah. That whole side. I see. Boom. Billboard rear panel. Which one? Okay. Okay. Billboard frame outside. Yes, I can see it. Can I reach it? Can I reach it? I don't want to get another fucking ladder. Fuck, I got to. Here it is, the final billboard piece. Bam! Babe, you will be in the U.S. when they visit, of course. Let's see how we did, guys. Look at that. Look at me go. Now look how beautiful it gets. It starts so dirty and it gets so pretty. You know? That's what it's all about. That's what it's like to do therapy and get your shit together, you know what I mean? Beautiful. Continue. I think we should continue. Let's go to the store, too. We need to buy some shit. We need to buy some washer equipment. Pat Snake laugh and your sheet metal laugh is one of the funniest laugh combos I've ever heard. Q highlights dirt. Thank you. 5 Seconds of Summer? No, but I do feel like I know them well enough to ask them to be on the show. I'm just too nervous. I'm too nervous to do it. Especially they're having a big moment right now, and I don't know if we're big enough to have... Like, I've had multiple conversations with Ashton. I used to play video games with Michael. I've talked to Luke, and I've talked to Callum. But I do feel like I could get one of them. Probably Ashton. Is it a music group or other kind of group? I won't give you any more hints after that. I know, suddenly a music podcast again, yeah. Pat laughs like a Sony Discman skipping the CD while you ride the bus. What do you mean you know them well enough? Yeah, like Ashton and Callum were at my birthday, at my 30th birthday. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like we're buddies, but they were there. They were there. We see each other around. They're cool guys. They're really nice. Like Ashton's super nice. Callum's very shy, but Ashton's very, very outwardly charismatic and nice fellow. He's super nice. In fact, he had one of my favorite interactions with a person who's like well known, someone who's famous. My favorite interaction with one was Ash was at my birthday, and that's when we met was at my birthday, and we'd been in the same room or said hi to each other a few times, but we met at my birthday for real, and we sat and DJ'd my birthday for a while, putting random air horns in disco songs, and going into the microphone and being like, Quavo, mama. And a couple nights later, I saw him out at another thing, and I walked up to him and I was like, hey man, I don't know if you remember, you were at my party. He was like, don't do that. I know who you are. We're buddies now. Do you want to come to this party I'm going to? And I couldn't go, but I was like, oh, what a nice thing to do. What a cool fella. All right, I am on what fucking thing am I on? I have this one, right? Or do I not? Yes, I have this one. So I need a soap nozzle. Beautiful. And I need... This is the one I have, right? Yes. And then I have the extender, I believe. Yeah, that's all I needed was the soap nozzle, but let's buy the extender as well. I should buy some cosmetics, shouldn't I? Oh, I have all the cosmetics, huh? Maybe I'll unlock more as the time goes by. By your 30th birthday in November to drink beer and eat wings. If it's in Florida, you'll be hard pressed. That's gonna be where my birthday is too, and I might be in Australia. I also feel like it's deeply surprising you're not 30 yet. You have the 30th. You have the 30th personality. I still think the SKSK connection is wild. That one makes more sense. That one is, to me, that's not weird at all. I mean, I know it's me, but how do I go home? Go to home base. Boom. That one makes sense because I was a songwriter in Los Angeles with a history in rock music, and they were writing a new album. Look at the kitty. That's Bubbles, and there's two. There's Squeak and Bubbles. And who are you, Ulysses? Pet all 3 cats. They're all up here with me because they're my best friends, and I love them. All right, let's see what we've done so far. There's the dog car. There is the billboard, and that's what we've done. This was the house that was so fucking hard. Okay. All right. How we guys feeling? How we feeling? We want to get I think we should do another one. Teleport to the tea. Ooh, do we like the tea room, fam? Babe, you're gonna have to fly over for a week then. Do I like living in LA? I love it. I really do love it. I really didn't like it when I first moved here. Like, it's obviously a beautiful place, right? Ulysses, based off of Ulysses S. Grant, who took over the presidency after Lincoln was assassinated. And I don't actually know if that's true. I think it was around that time, though. Ulysses S. Grant. And he was known for being very clean. Yeah, I didn't like living here in the first place. It's obviously very beautiful, but I didn't like the people here. And then I realized that everyone's trying to get along, do their own thing. Not Ulysses the Greek hero. Nope, Ulysses S. Grant. Let's start this job, dude. Not Ulysses the Greek hero, no. All right, what do we got here? Let's take a survey. Let's take a peek around our surroundings here. We have our soap now, which is really helpful. We have our normal nozzles. That can get the fuck out of my way. I really don't like doing these circle paths because of how you get out of my way too. Oh, look at these very clean gnomes. Well, I like you. I like you a lot, but let's get you out of here for now. Let's get all of my equipment out of here for now. All of it. Come on. Excuse me. Why is it doing that? Oh, because it's one. I gotcha. Never mind. Bunch of gnomes. Okay, let's start with the little teacups over here. If you like games like this, are you one of the people who watch pimple popping videos and shit like that? Nah, I can't stand that shit. That shit grosses me out, brother. But I do like little satisfying games like this sometimes. It's not like my my kitties. Hey, Squeak Bubbles and Ulysses. I normally play Dark Souls. That's games like Dark Souls, Hollow Knight, Dark Souls, shit like that. That's my usual bread and butter. Oh, and the extender. The extender is going to be really helpful, I think. Dark Souls is my normal shit. I really like playing really tough, challenging, hard games. I really like getting mad at them. I like beating them many times in a row to prove that I have dominance. I like the lore. I have a sense of completionism when I play those games. There's lots of stuff to peek and find. That's my normal shit. Play Silent Hill again? Oh, it's a good question because I've been gone for 2 weeks. I could play Silent Hill again. I think we probably will on Tuesday. If I had to guess. Just because they're really fun. I like being scared. I mean, I don't like being scared, obviously, but I like that everyone likes that I'm scared. I like that you guys find it funny that I'm scared. I personally hate it, but it's okay. I can deal. This is like Dark Souls if you squint a little bit. Yeah, there's a dodge roll mechanic in this. 2 Greek guys meet in a market. One is sewing, the other one is holding clothes with holes. Euripides? Yes. Eumendes? Euripides? Yes. Eumendes? That's pretty good. That's good. Portal 2 would be great for clips, wouldn't it? And there goes the people pleasing. I know. Jared hates being scared. He wouldn't even do a top 100 horror movie. I told you a million times that I would. It's just I didn't want to watch the specific movie that you wanted to watch. In fact, I even wanted to watch one of the movies that was on your list, and you wouldn't do it because I had already seen it. I hate scary movies. Scary movies are terrible. Like in a scary video game, it feels like I have some sense of control. Like if there's a scary thing happening, I can run away or maybe kill it. Like the decision making is kind of up to me. I was actually the thing that's, I mean, it's not the thing that's fucking up my sleep schedule, but my sleep schedule's fucked up. So I was playing Dark Souls, the original, like Dark Souls remaster, until like 2 in the morning last night. I didn't even notice. It was just, I was still on Australia time, and I was like, oh shit. And by Australia time, I mean my shit got fucked up on the plane, and I was on whatever the fuck the sleep schedule is on the plane time. The Plane Time, the sequel to The Meantime. Me and Pat, it's kind of like Sweet Life on Deck. Me and Pat take the entire podcast on the plane. And we do it with crying babies in the background, having to put our seatbelts on, turbulence. Yeah, Kiara, go to bed. Go to bed, man. And we thought Pat hated winning. Come on, man. Jared hates being scared. I really don't. I don't like being scared. Outlast stressed me out with there being no combat mechanics. Just pray the whole game. Yeah, it's the worst. It is a random list of 100 horror movies. No, babe, go to sleep. You have night shifts. Go to bed. Turn my stream off. Go to sleep. I love you. I will talk to you later. You have to save animal lives, babe. Your job is more important than mine. In fact, if I was in charge of the world and I had to cut a bunch of jobs to make room for the other jobs that we had, I would cut podcasting and I would leave veterinary medicine. It's the only thing that makes sense. Podcasting would probably be one of the first things to go if I was in charge of the world. I'd be like, all right, we've had enough. You know, if you want to be funny, go do stand-up. Go make a skit. All done with the podcast. All done with the low-effort stuff, huh? My own thing that I'm known for, I would get rid of. You guys ever think about being king of the world? Being in charge of everything? I'm sure there's a therapy reason for that. Tristan Moss, thanks for the sub. My sister used to say that when my sister was like stressed out when we were kids, she'd go, "Dad." Real Y2K bitch. Jared. Jason! Mama! And we'd make fun of her for it, and then she would storm off to her room. One time, my sister, who was the ultimate G, tried to get me to play Truth or Dare with my friend Chris Mishaw's older sister, who I had a huge crush on. And she dared me to kiss Chris Mishaw's older sister, and Chris Mishaw's older sister closed her eyes with her hands. She went... And I was like, I'm good. We don't need to do that. I was like, if it's that bad, then no thanks. I'm good. Oh, man, none of it's going to be that much of a put out. You know what I mean? Stop. Holy shit, Mark, did you Thanos snap my wife? Holy fail, my phone's blowing up now. She's pissed, dude. She's so mad. Oh, she's so fucking mad. Kiara is not one to do something for the bit. Babe. Holy shit, Mark Thanos snapped my wife. Kiara's genuine reaction to that. You know what? That's on me. That's my bad. Real funny. Oh, hell yeah. All right, just gonna do these little teacup chairs. Whoo! Everybody hates me. we're in Australia. I don't know when you started doing this, but me and Kiara sing to each other all the time. And our main song that we sing is we go, my baby. And Kiara is low-key a good singer, and it's like it makes all of the singing shit really funny because she's good at singing. And we were just laying in bed, and I can't remember what I said. She was like, do you want to go blah, blah, blah? And I was like, nah, I don't think so. And she went, my baby fucking hates me. Everybody hates me. It's also funny, sometimes she goes, baby, all bluesy and shit. That cracks me up. Baby. Man, will this fucking thing be done already? Good God. Where is the dirt on this? I don't see any more dirt. Fam, where's the dirt on this fucking thing? There it is. Thank you. I feel like I'm in danger. You are. When are we going to collab on a song? I've been telling her, but she's scared. She thinks that she doesn't have a good singing voice. And I think she's stupid. I'm like, baby, you are so good at singing. She's like, stop. No, I'm not. And for some reason, like, the thought of her being good at something is like too hard. Let's do more therapy. The thought of my wife being good at something is unacceptable to her. It's like she's been told her whole life that she's not good at stuff, or that she's not good enough. And she just has to accept that. Because if she doesn't accept that, then why was everyone so mean to her when she was younger? Babe, did I nail it? Did I nail it? What's happening? Yeah, Kiara needs to go to bed for her night shift, so Mark banned her from the he put a 600-minute ban or some shit like that ban on her. It was very funny. She didn't think it was very funny, but I thought it was hilarious. I don't start work for 8 hours. I still have time. Okay. This happens every time I do a stream. To be honest, I'm flattered because my baby loves me so much. And I feel very loved. I feel very loved at all times. It's a feeling I'm not used to having. I just feel constantly loved. It feels so good. Just really improves your mood to feel loved by somebody, I tell you what. But the side effect of that is that I'm so loved that when Kiara has to go to bed to go, because she's got work in the morning, she just fucking won't if I'm streaming. She's like, no, I want to talk to you. Come on. Come on, what are you doing? I'm like, babe, go to bed. She's like, no. I don't wanna. What are you, my parents? Goddamn. I get FOMO. Have a koala throwing it back to cheer up. Y'all are so cute. Get out of here. My baby fucking hates me. Okay, so it doesn't do anything on the grime on the floor. How we doing? Fam, we are about 2 hours into our stream. How we feeling? Can I get a little bit of hype? Can I get a little bit? I know we having a chill stream today, but can I get a little love? How we feeling? Give me a hell yeah. Honestly, if I was that far away from my boyfriend, I would too, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. I know we're chilling out here, and we're playing a very satisfying game of Power Wash Simulator 2 and doing therapy. But it's only because I simply don't have the energy to do the other stuff on account of my jet lag. I really didn't understand how powerful jet lag was. Jet lag is fucking Mr. T. It's a strong motherfucker. It's a strong, intimidating, powerful motherfucker. It is no joke. I went to Australia to visit my wife for the first time. That's what I'm talking about, two large gay men. And I fucking, it hit me like a train. I felt like a bitch. I couldn't hang out. New Patreon episode in 8 minutes, by the way. And I think they stay on for the whole time. The other guys couldn't stay on for the whole time, but Honey Revenge was able to stay on for the whole time, I hear. You get a ton more content. I think it's going to be a good episode. I haven't watched it yet. Obviously, I've been on stream, but Honey Revenge and Pat, those are genuine best friends. They are, like, Devin and Pat are genuinely like, Devin is a closer friend to Pat than I am. Like, Devin from Honey Revenge is Pat's #1 best friend in the world. So you got to know that it's going to be. I think the jokes will be flowing. I think the comedy will be pungent. You'll be able to smell that room, I think. It's going to smell like hair dye and Pat's ass, which I assume smells like Lunchables. It smells like what happens when Lunchables hit your lower intestine. Who been out here putting their hands on the dirt? Thank you. I'll go smoke cigarettes and drop out of school because Jared said it was cool. It is cool! I've let my fiance go to bed alone so I can stay up and watch someone virtually watch stuff. Hey, man. It's just you gotta tell her to know it's the time zones, you know? Like, this is the only time he's watching shit. Like, I guess I could watch the VOD later, but, like, I won't be able to say stuff. And, like, what if other people get mentioned in the VOD and I don't get mentioned in the VOD? You know what I mean? What if he's having a real, like, say people's names in the VOD type day? Plus, we're uploading all these VODs to our VOD YouTube channel now. You're going to go down in history if you show up in one of these VODs, dude. This stream it probably is pretty good for background cleaning, huh? Because, like, I'm cleaning over here, you're cleaning over there, we're doing our own thing. Why don't you guys give me karaoke suggestions? I'll sing you some background cleaning music. That's the only thing that makes cleaning better, is doing karaoke. Singing along to some Shonda Paul while you're doing karaoke. That's what makes karaoke, what makes cleaning worth it, you know? Mm-hmm. Eye of the Tiger. Damp. Damp, damp, damp. Damp, damp, damp. Damp, damp, damp. Damp. Damp, damp, damp. Damp, damp, damp. Damp, damp, damp. Chicka bam. Chicka bam, chicka chicka. Chicka bam, chicka chicka. Chicka bam, chicka chicka. Doom chicka chicka doom chicka damn chicka boom chicka bam chicka chicka. Chicka chicka bam chicka chicka. Chicka chicka bucka dan chicka chicka. Boom chicka 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 dan chicka cat. Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. Down to go. Now the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just the man with the will to survive. Don't pump so many times, it happens so fast. You trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of all rivals. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us so with the eye of the tiger. How's that? "100 years from now, I'm being named in a VOD will make us a modern Ozymandias." Very wonderful, thank you. I mean, look at them feet. I know you see the big feet prints. Marvelous. Marvelous. Ooh, I got that panel. I didn't think it was, I think we were going like panel by panel. I thought I had to do the whole floor. Fuck you. God, fuck you. Go away. Ozymandias, yeah. Oh, so you're familiar with Ozymandias as well. Go away. There we go. Any other suggestions? Any other karaokes? You guys want to do more karaokes? Do more karaokes with me? Oh, big hell yeah. Thank you, gay men. Gotta thank the gays. Gotta remember to thank the gays at all times. Thank the gays. Otherwise, we wouldn't have Joanne Fabrics. Thank you, gays, for Joanne Fabrics. Damn, I definitely thought I had that motherfucking... Oh, this is just saying floor in general. Alright, well, it's good that I did that. When was the last Milky Michael Jackson? It's been a long time. Kiss from a Rose by Seal? Sounds good. There used to be a grain tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's the high, not the pill. Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Oh, baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get to you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Ba-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya. How'd we do? Shame by Wu-Tang? Oh, good God. Crazy Train, but Pat's version? I wouldn't know Pat's version because he Ba-ya-ya! He'd go crazy. But that's how it goes. Coming on down now. Getting in stuff. Crazy. Everyone knows. You gotta be crazy to get all the hoes. That's how I think he thinks Crazy Train goes. How do you know all the lyrics to every song and Pat knows none? It's because someone had to know all the lyrics. You know? And it couldn't all be Pat, you know? Shame by Wu-Tang? You're going to get me in trouble. Shame on a guy who tries to run game on a guy. Who, what, wow with the trigger. Shame on a fella who tries to run game, everybody. It's tough. Even when you self-censor, it doesn't feel like you're self-censoring. Like, we all know what I'm trying to replace here. Hut 1, Hut 2, Hut 3, Hut. Old dirty bastard, live and uncut. Styles unbreakable, shatterproof. To the young youth, you want to get gun? Shoot. Bow. How you like me now? Don't fuck the style. Ruthless wow. Do you want to get your teeth knocked the fuck out? Want to get on with this shout? Your RZA, your razor. Hit me with the major. The damage you plan if you plan every flavor. Gunning, cause I'm coming at you. Once I'm gonna get you, once I got you, I got you. You can never capture them at the man's stature for rhyme or for rapture. Things I'm not allowed to say is my style. Let's not do Shame by Wu-Tang anymore. When can we start throwing the nickels? Sarah, thank you. I'm behind on chat, sorry. The bit sound is not on. I don't know why. Now, Pat doesn't even remember. I know, he doesn't. That's my kryptonite, too. I don't remember my own lyrics. Many Men by 50 Cent. I always forget the lyrics to Many Men by 50 Cent. All right. Many men. Many, 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 many men wish death upon me. No, I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me, yeah, mercy on my soul. Oh, my heart goes cold. Have mercy on many men. Many, 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 many men wish death upon me. I wish I knew more of the lyrics to that. It's like my favorite 50 Cent song. For some reason, I have trouble. There's certain rappers I have trouble learning the lyrics from. Not because, like, 50 Cent has a hard time speaking because he got shot. You know? I just heard a notification. I don't even know what it was. What did I get? Thank you for whoever did something. And like, it's not just because, like, he has a hard time speaking. Just some rappers, for some reason, the way they rap, I have a hard time remembering the lyrics from them. 50 Cent is absolutely one of them. The Game is another. Have a hard time remembering Game lyrics. Tyler, the Creator, is another for some reason. I always forget the shit he says. But I know all of the Wu-Tang Clan songs, you know? I don't have any problem remembering the lyrics to a Wu-Tang Clan song. Okay. Hanson Mbop. Yes, we'll do a ton more songs with Jace, of course. Sweet Baby is a perpetual he's a perennial threat to your ears. He will be around. All right, Hanson Mbop. Known his life, only wanted to relax. I don't remember how the lyrics go, but I know that he goes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I've never known the lyrics to that song. Pearl Jam. Give me some Eddie Vedder. Okay, I got you. Doom 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 doom. Dong 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 dum doodle dum dong 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 dum doodle dum dong dong bong bong bum boodle dum dong dong jung 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 dong dong. At home, drawing pictures of mountain tops with him on top. Him in yellow sun, arms raised in a V, and the dead lay in pools of maroon below. And Daddy didn't give attention, no. And the boy was something that Mommy wouldn't wear. King Jeremy the Wicked ruled his world. Jeremy spoken clear as the day. It's my favorite Pearl Jam song. I mean, I think Jeremy, Alive, Even Flow, those are my favorites. But I think Jeremy's my #1 favorite. Clearly I remember picking on the boy, seemed a harmless little toy. Ooh, but we unleashed the lion, and as his teeth had bit the recess laid his breast, how could I forget? And he hit me with a surprise left. Oh, my jaw left hurting. Ooh, dropped right open, just like the day, oh, like the day I heard. Stephen Flow, Stephen Flow, Stephen Flow. Oh, I got you. Bring me to life. You ready? How can you see into my eyes like open doors? Read into the auto comes along. I don't know the lyrics of that. Until it's so, the spirit sleeping somewhere cold, until you find him there in me. Bring me to life. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up, but wake me up inside. Save me, call my name and save me from the. Wake me up, pit my blood to a core. There we go. Before I come on to save me from the nothing I be. Yeah. Okay. Create higher. Yeah. When dreaming, that is all the bones on, time and time again. And then sunlight, that is all is on the bones, is alien bounce on the game. 'Cause there's a hunger, a long to escape from the life I live when I won't real. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher? To a place where blind men see. Can you take me higher? To a place with golden streams. There's Higher by Creed, of course. Although I would like the world to change. Okay. What else we got here? Black Hole Sun, yeah. In my eyes, indisposed, in disguise as no one knows, lies the snake in the sun in my disgrace. Don't know the words, past those words. And all is dead. Call my name through the cream, and I'll hear you scream again. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come Won't you come? Won't you come? Love that song. Jared pays the bills. Butt rock is so fun to sing. It is so fun. Boiling heat, summer stench. Neath the black, the sky looks dead. Yeah, right. I forgot that. You're Loved by the Outfield. Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I want to say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. And I just want to use your love tonight. Get my harmonies, chat. I don't want to lose your love tonight. I ain't got many friends left to talk to. No one's around when I'm in trouble. You know I'd do anything for you. Stay the night but keep it undercover. And I just want to use your love tonight. I don't want to lose your love tonight. There's your love. I cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I come out bleeding. This is my last resort. I cut my life into pieces. I reach my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I come out bleeding. Do you even care if I die breathing? Or would it be wrong, would it be right? If I took my life tonight, chances are that I might. Mutilation at a sight. I don't even know if I'm allowed to sing these lyrics on Twitch. And I contemplated suicide. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. There you go. Yeah, this is my plastic fork is the most classic lyric flip. Other than like Concrete Jungle, Wet Dream Tomato. And I gotta be honest, to my millennial brain, when I heard Concrete Jungle, Wet Dream Tomato, I pissed my pants. I was like, how funny is that? Look at us go. If I didn't think that I was bumming out Reese by screaming lyrics in one room over, separated by paper-thin walls, then I'd be giving you the full shits on these. I'd be screaming these songs into the microphone. But I gotta be considerate. Chop suey. Wake up, wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Hide your face with it. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Here we go, create another fable. You wanted to. Hide your brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to. Hide your brush and feel it with the shaker. You wanted to. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? You wanted to. Well, I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry. I got a little mucus in my throat. When angels deserve to. Again, I'd be putting my whole pussy into this if I didn't think that Reese was in the other room going like, dude, shut up. You wanted to. Cleaning this teapot just got way more intense. This teapot is getting fucking cleaned now. I'm in the zone. God forbid somebody give me another fucking Wu-Tang Clan song. Fishing, 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 fishing. God forbid somebody give me Seventh Chamber by Wu-Tang Clan. I mean, good God. Oh, I'm missing a lot of stuff in here. Hold on. I wonder if I'm missing the underside of these locks here. What am I missing here, man? I feel like I've gotten all this. Oh, the red is connected to the wood. I see. I see. Then I haven't gotten shit. I need to go to the outside. Master of Puppets. In the passion play, crumbling away, I'm your source of self-destruction. Veins that pump with fear, sucking darkness clear, leaning on your desk construction. Taste me, you will see. More is all you need. Dedicated to how I'm killing you. Some crawling faster. Obey your master. Your life burns faster. Obey your master. Master of Puppets, I'm pulling your strings. That's about all I can do of Master of Puppets. To sing like James Hetfield is to torture yourself. I don't know how that... Well, he wasn't able to continue singing like that. He had to change the way that he sang. Because it was too damaging on his vocal cords. Let me see here. Fuck the Police by... I can't get very far into Fuck the Police by NWA, but I'll go up until I have to stop singing. You ready? Okay. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young... And that was Fuck the Police by NWA. For some reason, I'm feeling Seventh Chamber. Seventh Chamber? How does that one go? Oh, by Wu-Tang Clan? Well, if you guys don't know it, I might as well show you how it goes. It goes, yo, champion gear that I rock could get your boots knocked, then attack you like a pit, then lock shit down. As I comes and freaks the sound, hardcore, but giving you more and more. Like ding, nah, shorty, get you open like 6 packs. Killer bees attack, flipping what? Murder on fat tracks, alright? I kick it like a night flight. No word life, I get that ass robbed on spite. Check the method from bedrock, cause I rock your head to bed. Just like rockin' what? Twin Glocks. Shake the ground while my beats just break you down. Raw sound, going to war right now, so you'll bomb it. We usually take a couple words I'm not allowed to say. Save your breath before I vomit. I'll be that insane, you know what I mean? From the psycho ward, I'm on the trigger. Plus I got the Wu-Tang sword, so how you figure that you could even fuck with mine? Ayo, RZA, hit me with that shit one time or pull a foul. Yo, say the beef for the cow. I'm making this whole, this is my show to cow. The fuck you wanna do on this mic piece, dude? I'm like a sniper, hyper off the ginseng root. PLO style, Buddha monks with the owl. Know who the fucking man met the cow? Alright, that's about all. That's all I'll subject you to. That is my favorite Wu-Tang Clan song. I love it so much. I leave my mic in body bags. My rap style has the force to leave you lost like the tribe of Shabazz. Murderous material made by a madman. It's the mic wrecker, inspector, bad man from the badlands of the killer. Rap fanatic, representing with the skill that's iller. Dare to compare, get pierced just like your air. No chooby-doo-wop, I'm strictly hardware. Armed to gear, cause I just broke out the prison. Charged by the system for murdering the rhythm. Now lo and behold, another deadly episode. Down to catch another fucking charge while I explode. Slamming a hype ass verse to your head burst. I ran shack dead in the track, and that's that. All right, that's enough. That's enough. I'm sorry. Wu-Tang Clan is simply nothing to fuck with. All right. You got to put your whole testes into your rendition of the Wu-Tang Clan. That's my bad. I won't do that to you anymore. Very impressed with your ability to memorize lyrics. They called me the human jukebox at summer camp. They'd be like, "Hey, Jared, sing this song," and I'd sing all of it. And they'd be like, "How do you fucking remember all the words to that?" I'm like, "I'm autistic. I'm autistic, duh." Get mad at them. Because I'm autistic, okay? Oh, great. We got a whole 7th chamber clip done. That's good. That's good. Genuine, not meme question is someone who has never listened to Wu-Tang Clan. What would you suggest as a crash course to listen to them? What's Wu-Tang 101? Wu-Tang Clan, for the uninitiated, has one album that you need to listen to. if you enjoy that album, then they have a wealth of albums that you need to listen to. But you need to start with Enter the 36 Chambers. It's their first album. Their big single was Protect Your Neck. Another big single was Method Man. Another big single is The Mystery of Chess Boxing. It's just, if you like rap music, it blows my mind how in one neighborhood in New York, there happened to be 6 or 7 of the greatest rappers of all time, and they all came together in one group. I'm talking about if you're not aware, to the people who are not aware of the Wu-Tang Clan, Wu-Tang Clan is where Method Man's from. That's where Method Man got his start, in the Wu-Tang Clan. It's where Raekwon's from. It's where Ghostface Killer's from. It's where RZA's from. It's where Old Dirty Bastard's from. Like, they're all from the one group, the Wu-Tang Clan. Method and Red, top 3 rappers. I fully agree with that. In fact, like, Redman is an honorary Wu-Tang Clan member because he's so fucking good at rapping, and he's Method Man's best friend. I feel about the Wu-Tang Clan the same way that, like, Pat feels about the Jonas Brothers. Like, he feels a fangirl amount of love for the Jonas Brothers, and I feel that about the Wu-Tang Clan. I love them so much. It's a supergroup. Like, it's kind of a supergroup, but imagine they weren't a supergroup before. It's not like any of them, like, the only person who was, like, decently well-known, 2 of them were, like regionally well-known, was RZA and GZA, and they're cousins. And RZA had a record deal. He had a single come out on a major label, and GZA was, like, regionally known as a decent rapper around the area, but none of them were famous. And then they started the Wu-Tang Clan. Uh-oh. Are we crashing? We're crashing! No, we're crashing. Oh, we're back. We're back. Wu-Tang is like a band of Johnny Cash's. Yeah. GZA's solo album, Liquid Swords, is also very, 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 very good. Raekwon's got fantastic albums. Ghostface has fantastic albums. People love Old Dirty Bastard's solo album. They all did solo albums. And, of course, everyone knows Method Man as being an incredibly famous superstar celebrity. He was in movies. He's got his own solo stuff. He's very, very famous. And so is everybody else. I mean, like RZA made kung fu movies, and he was on the Chappelle Show all the time, and both RZA and GZA were. Old Dirty Bastard had plenty of songs. Like, you guys might know, Shimmy, Shimmy, y'all, Shimmy, Yam, Shimmy, Yay. Give me the mic so I can take it away. That's Old Dirty Bastard. He was also in on that song, Ghetto Superstar, that is what you are, coming from above, in a magic gun, run away with me to another place when we rely on each other. That's actually Old Dirty Bastard and the guy from Fugees, the P one. I can't remember his name right now. The one that's not Wyclef Jean or Miss Lauryn Hill. I'm gonna do another. ODB had plenty of kids as well. Yeah, young Dirty Bastard, his child is filling in for him on Wu-Tang's tours now. He does a very good Old Dirty Bastard impression. Old Dirty Bastard was out of his fucking mind too, which I thought was really cool. Okay, hold up. We have the things for this. We have the extender now. Boom. That's what it's for. Okay, look how we're doing, guys. Like, this is starting to really come together as a clean little teapot house, huh? Me and Mariah going back like babies in pacifier. Wu-Tang is for the children. Flight back from Australia that bad that you had to, to cleanse a video game house? Yes. Yeah, I need to put my shit in order. I came back to a dirty house too. Like, I didn't clean anything before I left, and I came back to just like an abysmally dirty room, and I was like, fuck. Not a dirty house. Reese cleaned plenty. I just didn't clean my room before leaving, so I came back to unpack, and all my shit was on the floor, and I was like, God fucking damn it. I was like unpacking my shit onto my bed, and then like there was dirty shit on my bed, and I got my clothes confused, and I had to just throw everything in the dirty clothes. Feeling like a stupid idiot, really. Yo, I think we need to bring out the extender. Let's do this window first, but I think we need to bring out the extender for the rest of this. I know I could probably get up on a ladder for a lot of this shit, but I really don't like going out of my way. How's that first shit in your own toilet? Dude, I swear to God, and I love my wife so much, but spiders are such a prevalent thing in Australia. Every time I went to the bathroom at Kiara's house, there was like these daddy long legs on the ceiling. And she was like, yeah, like I keep them there. Like, I kind of do the same thing at my house. I keep spiders in my bedroom because they kill other bugs. And if they get too big, I gotta eliminate them, which is not very Buddhist of me. But every time I went to the bathroom, it was just like so scary because they were like right next to my fucking face, and it was terrifying, and I was so scared. And I came back here and I was like, no spiders in this bitch. Babe, your daddy long legs in your bathroom were scary. I'm sorry. Because like, ain't no fucking, like, you know how they call them daddy long legs? Because like they have long legs? Well, these ones in Australia had long bodies too. You know? They was not daddy long legs. It was just daddy. That shit was just fucking, that's just father. That's just dad. And something tells me that dad didn't want me fucking with his natural habitat. You know what I mean? I got scared. At one point, the two of them were about to start fighting. I could tell it. Kiara was like, they're not going to start fighting. Quit being dramatic. I was like, babe, you don't know spiders like I do. You don't get it. You just don't know. I think what I said to her was, babe, there are two people, there are two spiders fighting over dominance over the same food source. What do you think they're going to do? You know, like a fucking stupid idiot dude says. Just pretending I know what the fuck I'm talking about because I'm scared. Beautiful. Let me go. God damn. Do you think this much of excessive power washing would damage the wood? Or would I be such a good power washer that I would know and I wouldn't fuck around? Can you fall on the ground now? Oh, it's so annoying. Jared's just jealous there's other daddies in Kiara's house. Yeah, but Jace made a funny... I showed Jace the daddy long legs in Kiara's house, and she was like, well, it keeps away the other bugs. He's like, yeah, but they're bugs too. So, like, like, you're trading off one bug for another bug. You're netting 0 on bugs. Like, there's still bugs in there. He's like, and they're big and scary. What the fuck do you mean they're keeping out the big and scary bugs? They're big, scary bugs. All right, this is where we're gonna switch to the 3 here. Oh, look at that! It's just erasing it. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Are you kidding me with this right now? Just eliminating it. Oh my god. Bug's Life is a banger movie. Does Australia have house centipedes that look like 20 daddy long legs strapped together? I don't know, man. I was too scared to look around. It's bugs that bothers you, like mosquitoes, versus bugs that don't. I guess so, but they bother me because they're around. Like, it's a daddy long... It's like a spider hanging... It's just way too fucking big. Like, at a certain point, the rule in my house is you are allowed to hang out in my room, in my bedroom, like next to my head if you want to, until you get to a certain size. After you get to a certain size, you either got to start paying the rent or you got to go bye-bye. You know? Like, you need to chip in for the Spectrum bill or else I got to get rid of you, buddy. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have been that large around me. And I fucking hate killing. I feel sad about killing bugs. I hate killing bugs. I don't like just like ending lives. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm a little sensitive to that. But like at a certain point, like brother, you're infringing on my ability to feel happy in my own home. I'm terrified of you. Ghetto superstar, that is what you are. Coming from above, in a magic gun. Run away with me to another place. We rely on each other, from one corner to another, You guys remember that song, by City High? I think it was called. It was "What Would You Do" by City High. Is that who sings that? It went like this. It went, boys and girls want to hear a true story. Saturday night, I was at this real wild party. Do you know that one? About 5-6 strippers trying to work for $1. And then I took one girl outside with me. Her name was Lonnie. She went to junior high with me. I said, what you do up here dancing for cash? Guess a whole lot changed since I seen you last. She said, what would you do if your son was at home crying all over the bedroom floor because he's hungry? And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money and his daddy's gone somewhere smoking rock now, in and out of lockdown. I ain't got a job now. So for you, this is just a good time. But for me, this is what I call life. It's a tragic song. It's very heavy topics they sing about it, but it's really fun. I didn't even realize how crazy the subject matter of the song was until I re-listened to it as a grown up. I was like, holy shit, this is what they were saying. Why did my mom let me listen to this, dude? That's crazy. I think a lot of times your mom lets you listen to shit because she just wants to listen to it. She's like, oh, it's fine. You know, it's life. It happens. You can listen to it. It's fine. She's like, what would you do if you was at home crying up? Oh, shit, my fucking keyboard thing. Wireless keyboard, cool. Having to charge wireless keyboard, that's cool. You fuck with Black Sheep? You talk about you could get with this, or you could get with that. Or you could get with this, or you could get with that. What's up, Black Sheep? What's up, Black Sheep? No, no, who I do it on your sleep. No, no, who wasn't in your sphere. No, no, who I wasn't listen here. Yes, I am a get. Yep, the be me but you can do chip back and dig apart. Yes. I don't know the word. I don't know the words very well, but yeah, if it's 90s rap, that's like my favorite genre of music. If that's what you're talking about, Black Sheep, Jumpy Boy 14. High energy, but a little sad, like the stream an hour ago. That spot is so clean. I listened to a lot of Prince songs that probably weren't appropriate, but I turned out okay. Well, if you listen to a bunch of Prince songs, then you gain artistic, you gain taste. That's what you get from listening to Prince. The average new Bad Bunny song is depressing as shit, but the beat and rhythm make you want to dance and cry. Yeah, it's like my favorite songs are Why Am I Crying in the Club? You know what I mean? That's my favorite shit in the world. My wife has this very funny moment where she went to go see Yumi at 6 for the last time in Australia, and they were playing Creed before the show, and she sent me a video of her crying. She's like, why are they playing Creed right now? It's fucked up. I think she was also thoroughly drunk. It's my best video. Go to sleep, babe. Come on. Get up. Get on up. Beautiful. I was blind. Well, I just heard the news today. It seems my life is gonna change. I close my eyes, begin to pray, when tears of joy stream down my face with arms wide open under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I show you everything with arms wide open. With arms wide open. I met Mark Tremonti a while back, and for the life of me, I couldn't think of a thing to say. Did you tell him that the Blackbird solo is the greatest guitar solo? Or does Miles do the Blackbird solo? He does the first half, right? I think Miles does the first half of the Blackbird solo. Miles also a shredder. Fun lore fact: I love Alter Bridge so much. Yeah, Miles first, then Mark. Yeah, I like both of their takes, and Mark Tremonti's one of the best guitarists to ever fucking put his fingers on a string. But Miles got this like very weird melodic, not weird, like very pleasant to listen to melodic take at guitar solos. I think it's because he's a songwriting singer, so you get a lot of that good melody from his guitar solos. Let me geek out about this band that nobody else fucking knows right now. Me and Bodge are fans of this band that you guys might know, and I will geek out about them for like an hour. They were my number one. When Blackbird came out, it was my number one favorite album. I heard Ties That Bind. I was on Music Choice, or maybe AOL Music On Demand. It was on one of the on-demand music channels. And I was like, yeah, I'd give this a shot. And I listened to it. I was like, that's the best fucking song I've ever heard in my life. I tear on the leash that keeps me contained and controlled. Let me go, I want to break free and find my way out of this hole. One last hope to rise and break away above the faded line, way beyond the ties that bind. Bodge will tell you that that's a fantastic impression of Miles Kennedy. Just consume portions of Panda Express chicken teriyaki, no sauce. I'm going to sleep, so good night. All right. Good night, Mark. Thanks for chilling. Appreciate it. My wife is so mad at you still. A chicken hates to see Mark coming. Yeah, because like it's gonna die, and so are its kids. Okay, of course. Guys, he's got to take care of his wife, of course. Stupid. No one stands between Mark and his wife, or Mark and a egg. Look at this. Look at that. If you're a rock music fan, I do recommend listening to the album Blackbird by Alter Bridge. Some of the songs are a little corny in the lyrics, but that's fine. I miss when we could be corny in our lyrics, you know? Talking about breaking free from the ties that bind. The willow, it weeps today. A breeze from the distance is calling your name. Unfurl your black wings and wait. Beyond the horizon is coming to sweep you away. A lot of the songs I'm singing, a lot of the karaoke I'm doing is songs I have not listened to since I was a child. I haven't listened to Blackbird by Alter Bridge since I was probably like 20. Let the wind carry you home. Blackbird, fly away. I'm not a huge fan of math rock. It's not my favorite. AB3 is my favorite. Very nice. Fortune is also an absolute banger of an album. Anything before Last Hero, really. I'm partial to the first two records. I have a thing with two records by a band. Like, I generally only like 2, possibly 3 albums from a band, and for some reason, like, only a few bands have ever been able to like impress me with 3 albums worth of music. You know, there's only been a few bands that have ever done that for me. And some of my favorite bands have not been able, like I was a huge A Day to Remember fan. And I liked, For Those Who Have Heart, I liked Homesick, and I liked What Separates Me From You, and then I didn't like any fucking thing else after that. It was really disappointing because that was my number 1 favorite band for quite a long time. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm not really big on growing and changing with the band. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe I really start liking a band for the sound that they have, and when they change, sometimes I'm not ready to change with them. I was telling that to Kiara. Like, I really like Bring Me the Horizon, but I don't like Bring Me the Horizon past fucking Sempiternal, really. Like, That's the Spirit's pretty good, but anything past that, genuinely, I didn't really like that much. It wasn't for me. I could acknowledge that it was really good, but it just wasn't for me. And for me, I'm like, it's just like I got into a band because of the stuff that they were making, and when they want to change, I think they should be able to change. And if it's good, I'll stick around. But if it's not really what I signed up for, it's not really what I'm here for, then like I'll probably just like let you do it, and you guys can have fun. And I'm glad for you, and I'm happy for you, but I'm just going to listen to your old stuff. It's not like the old stuff disappears when they come out with new stuff. Very much still able to listen to the old stuff. I'm like that with a lot of bands, man. Homesick is one of my no-skip albums. Homesick's definitely a no-skip. I would consider Breaking Benjamin a very music theory band. Yeah, Breaking Benjamin's really good. I like a band that oscillates between a couple distinct sounds. Sometimes I like a band that never changes their shit. Like, I fuck with Oasis all the way through. I fuck with Metallica until they start changing their shit. All right, have fun on Rivals. May you not be assaulted by a Moon Knight who only onks. My favorite Cage the Elephant album is the first, and they haven't made anything that sounds like that album since. Thank you. That's my exact take on Cage the Elephant. I think Cage the Elephant's one of the best bands ever, and I really love a bunch of songs from every single album, but never did they ever sound like that first Cage the Elephant ever again. And that was my favorite sound they ever had. Back Against the Wall, fucking Ain't No Rest for the Wicked type shit, you know, that was that sound got me definitely into music when I was younger. I heard Ain't No Rest for the Wicked on the Borderlands intro, and I was like, that is fucking crazy. I love that song. Mark, no. Mark. Mark just sent me a video of him eating a fortune cookie with the fortune still inside. Mark! Oh my God! Jesus! Yeah, I have weird criteria for my no-skip albums. There's no consistency. Same with me. Sometimes it's just like I really love it, and that's why there's no skips. I can acknowledge that some of the songs that I like listening to are not that good, but I'm just like, oh, for me, it's fucking awesome. Get out of here, gnome. He's gonna have the best luck. You don't even know what your lucky numbers are, Mark. Come on. I used to think on the fortune cookies that you had to have lucky numbers, and then the fortune only applied to you if your lucky number showed up. So I was like, how do you get a lucky number? I didn't know it was saying that, like, these numbers that I'm showing you in this fortune are lucky. So, like, if you're in a position where you see this number or you have a chance to pick this number, then do that because it'll be good for you. I didn't know that that's what it was saying. I thought it was like everyone has their lucky numbers, of course. And I used to think, like, I can't wait until I get older and figure out what my lucky number is. And I just, like, I think mine's probably 7 because it's very lucky and it's my favorite number. And so I'd pick like 7 and 11, and probably that's it. Who here got like multiple favorite numbers? Who here rocking with many, many, many favorite numbers? I got a lot of favorite numbers, and they span. They span a large distance between each other. There's the little ball. Beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. I got a fortune cookie with no fortune once. It was very sad. Matt Pep from Game Theory believes that you only get your fortune if you eat the paper. That's crazy. How are you supposed to learn Chinese if you don't look at the fortune side? Correct. Enjoying a cookie without being buffeted by the whims of fate sounds better, to be fair. All right. Mine's 14 because mine and my dog's B-Day, and 11 for my husband. I haven't eaten in Benihana in a while. I also haven't eaten in Benihana for a while. I did a birthday at Benihana one time, and it was fucking sick, and it was awesome. And Pat showed up, and he ruined it because he was allergic to fucking shellfish and didn't tell anybody. We had to, like, do special exceptions for that stupid motherfucker. God, he's so dumb. God, I hate that piece of shit. God, if I could go back in time and pick a new best friend. Son of a bitch. I think it's so selfish to have a shellfish allergy. I think it's so shellfish to have a selfish allergy. And that's comedy, guys. And that's what we're talking about here. All right, I need a ladder for this, I think. I'm being stupid here. I'm just kind of like trying to hit it. Okay, all right, okay. There we go. Take the thing off. Beautiful. All right, what does the roof have left? I don't know what I could be missing on the roof. Just kind of like random shit. Oh, that's it right there. 69, 420, 80,000, 85, just the classics. 14 because it's my birthday also. So mine are I fell on the grill at Benny High and now I'm fucking rich or whatever. That's the funniest thing he's ever said, by the way. My favorite numbers are as such. You ready? 4, 7, 11, 13, 14, 86, 88, not for that reason. And those are basically it from 1 to 100. I used to want to be number 88 on the basketball team. I'm very glad I didn't. I hate that I like that number so much. I just think it looks so nice. And then like Kill Bill had the crazy 88s. Never forget what they fucking take from you. You know what I mean? Holding off picking mine until I win the lottery, then I'll choose those ones. My baby likes 69. Baby's a big 69 fan. And you can take that in whichever way you want to. Does she like the number? Who knows? Hey, love, all that I see. Okay, here's one. I got one for you guys. Like two sideways boobs. I got one for you guys. How do you guys? Let's name a band that's mad famous, and you tell me the most obscure favorite song by them. I'll start. I think one of my favorite Oasis songs is called "Who Feels Love," and I don't think many people know that song exists. In fact, most of my favorite Oasis songs are songs that are less popular than the other songs. Like one of my favorite Oasis songs is Shaker Maker, and I know that it was like a single back in the day, but it was a single before they were even famous, you know what I mean? One Direction, Half a World Away. I like Stockholm Syndrome by One Direction. MCR of mine is Early Sunsets Over Monroeville. Hello. Black Star, Radiohead. Not the most niche, but still think it's pretty niche. I think anything by Radiohead, to be fair, is a little bit more niche just because Radiohead is a cult band. Most people only know Radiohead for Creep and don't know that Radiohead is sitting on a gold mine of fantastic music. That sounds nothing like Creep. Rock Me is my tried and true 1D song. I want you to rock me. I hated that song. Hit the pedal, heavy metal. Are you out of your mind? I was in like a pop band at the time. We were a very Twitter band. And and that song came out and we were pissed off. We were like, I thought we were supposed to be getting hosed with this shit. I want you to hit the pedal, heavy metal. We were also confused because we're like, why do the hoes love this? The hoes seem to like this. What's going on? Okay, computer, very good. Very good. Get Radiohead and Audioslave mixed up. I have bands like that for sure. I do that with Queens of the Stone Age and Stone Temple Pilots. Skylines and Turnstiles, hello. Gotta read books to the kids. So long. See you later, boopity schmoop. My favorite on my personal list is probably Bad Omens. Death is a Piece of Mind because it reminds me of chicken pot pie, and that's just for me. A fun piece of Jared trivia to all that don't know. When I was in Scary Kids Scaring Kids playing guitar for them, I was also writing a good amount of their music with them. And the song by Scary Kids featuring Bad Omens was the first song I ever wrote with Scary Kids. And then the second song I ever wrote with Scary Kids was the song that I feature on that record, Out of Light, which is called To the Unknown. And the third song I ever wrote with Scary Kids was the song that Spencer from Under Oath features on. Is it braggy? Yeah, it's for sure braggy. Of course I'm bragging. I'm stoked on it. It's braggy. It's also the truth. Am I a braggadocious guy? I'd like to believe that I'm not. Favorite Motorhead song? It's going to be Ace of Spades, unfortunately. Yeah, you do know some music. I'll give you that. It's some music. Real talk, why you not listed as a previous member when you Google Scary Kids? I'm on Wikipedia, bro. I'm on the Wikipedia. The only reason I wouldn't be listed is because their manager is a dirtbag scumbag and is the only reason I'm not still with them. Also because, like, I now do the podcast and I have more commitments to my own stuff. But the reason that we're not, like, the best of friends right now is because of their bullshit manager, fuckface asshole guy. Fuck that guy, and I hope he gets run over. Dirtbag. But that's it. If I'm not on something, it's because of that guy. Ace of Spades hits, bro. I'm homies in a Twitch mod for a guy who was roadie for Catch-22 and is also one of the founders of Rooster Teeth. Well, that's cool. What am I? Oh, wall base. That's what I'm missing here. Okay, so let's see. Nope, wrong button. Thank you. Okay, I just need to keep queuing. What are you missing, you motherfucker? Thank you. What is the wall base missing, dude? I know the planter's probably missing this inside portion. Yep. Oh, I see that, though. I see that for sure. Bam. Nope, stop doing that. That was not my goal or intention. Okay, let's see here. What am I missing? Oh, a lot of shit on here. Boom. Then what else? What else? What else? I assume under, maybe on the sides. No? Just that one little tiny piece? Okay. Ah, the planter probably on the tops. Beautiful. Okay. What else we missing, guys? I don't know what I'm missing here. Is it more on the top? Maybe, yeah, there it is. All right. Let's get all of this here. Boom. That window. Let's go get a ladder, huh? Dream Phone Drunk Inventing. Don't tell Reese. That's their first song. That's crazy. How far we've come by Matchbox 20. I believe the world is running to an end. Oh, well, I guess we're going to pretend. Let's see how far we've come. That's a great song. What are we missing now? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. A little less conversation, a little more action. We're killing this, guys. We're killing it. What do we got? What is it? Wall trim. Come on. What am I missing? Oh. Boom. Wall base. We're almost done here. Sorry, I gotta lock the fuck in. These windows are fucking stupid. Wall base, come on, where you at? I don't see where the fuck I'm missing on the wall base. Doesn't look like there's anything missing here. This is killing me, dude. I don't listen to Sinatra very much. Past Dream Vacation is a Hollywood house party where the Jonas Brothers play on someone's back porch, so probably never. Yeah, I don't think he's ever going to the UK. I use this app that tells you what you and your friends have been listening to lately, and today gave me a message that said, your music taste is so niche, you probably only listen to your failed band project, and I didn't even need that at 8. Yeah, good God. I would not want that, because I do listen to my failed band projects many times. What am I missing, you fucker? Do you guys see what I'm missing here? I can't possibly... Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's get back up on the roof here. We need... Oh, we need the roof of this. Okay. I can kind of see what we need, but let's just go over the whole thing. Beautiful. And then we have this wall here. Alright, so it's going to be this right there. Okay. I just want to get up on the roof, brother. Dude, please. Thank you. It's Still haven't eaten head ass. Not to drag it back to Alter Bridge again, but Tremonti semi-released a Sinatra cover album. I saw that, actually. Dude, I just now got the notification for the stream. Dude, when we're 3 hours in? What the fuck? Job complete, fam. We did it. We did it. Check that shit out. Look at us go. Look at us take this methodical approach. Look at this. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Isn't that so satisfying to see? Twitch has been fucking me late with notifications. That sucks, man. I have not eaten. I should probably get some food.
When my dad died.
Okay, Devin. Let's see here. Let's see if I can add more tags to people. Invite collaborators. This is so annoying. Mukbang time. I know. Not sure why, but I consistently in the top 25%, 0.25% Cage the Elephant, Arctic Monkeys, and Black Keys listeners on YouTube. It's because you went through that 2013 Tumblr era and never came out. Look at that. All right, here's what we should do, guys. I do need to eat some food. What if we take a quick pause for me to get some food? Yeah? We feel good about taking a quick pause for me to get some food. And every month it gives me badges for it, and it always feels like an attack. Yeah, I know, man. I'm right there. That's like my favorite shit in the world. That's one of my favorite genres of music to exist. Is 2013 Tumblr alternative music. That shit is dope. Yeah, I need to get some food in me. Let's take a quick pause. We'll come back. You know what I mean? I'll be right here. I'm just saying, like, let's take a quick pause from the action here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go right here. Come over to camera only, dude. We're just gonna chill here for a minute. I'm gonna order some food. I feel bad because a couple people just showed up, so I want to like give everybody a good chance to come hang for a little while. So let's see here. All right, what should I get for food, fam? What should I get for food, family? Gotta get something reasonably calorie scarce. Everything is so expensive. Give us like 3 options. Chipotle is probably a pretty decent express. A triple teriyaki chicken and white rice plate from Panda Express. You're speaking right to my heart. Let's see what they got on here. We're going to Eats. We're going to Eats, baby. A large Diet Coke, no ice. You're just talking to my soul. You're talking to my soul right now, Mark. Jersey Mike's is a spot that I love. It's very easy to eat your calories at Jersey Mike's and not go over. So Jersey Mike's is one option. We obviously have Hawaiian barbecue, but I've done plenty of that, I think. I think it's time to switch it up. Subway is the best way to stay under calories. That shit is the fucking... I'm more of a Coke Zero guy, but I'm more of a Pepsi Max guy. My baby's a Coke Zero. Girly. Tender greens for LA. Ugh. Ugh. I think I might do Subway. It's what my wife always suggests I get, and it's usually the best thing to get. It's usually pretty quick, too. Let's just do some Subway, guys. Let's do some Subway. I just want to stay under calories. I let myself go over the vacation. You know what I mean? Pepsi Max is my shit. Or a caffeine-free Diet Pepsi. God, they're delicious. God, that's delicious. Oh, I am suffering from not eating right now. Days and days, never heard of them. Never heard of them. All right. Listen, actually, you know what? And I hate to do this. I hate to bait and switch you, but I think I am just going to end the stream now. I've been going for about 3 hours. I do need to eat, and I think I need to go somewhere. It's going to take a long time for them to make my Subway order, so I think I'm just going to go to Subway. Get some food. Is that cool with you guys? Is that fine? We had a pretty good stream, did we not? Tell me. Tell me if we had a pretty good stream or not. I know I don't get as many gifted subs as Pat's been getting lately, but you know, I had a jet lag stream. We cleaned some power wash stuff. I think we did pretty well, huh? Thank you. Therapy, karaoke, and power washing. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. All right. I will see you guys on Monday, and we will see you guys on Tuesday. Me and Pat. It's been a long time. So, all right. Well, I appreciate everybody showing up. I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys Monday, huh? All right. Fuck ice. Everyone remember fuck ice.